Welcome in, Thorn. So, on top of all the other technical issues we've been having, Jay's internet is out. She's hoping to be able to make it for the second half, but we don't know.
We'll find out, man.
So,
Sad
face. I don't know. We'll go around, introduce everybody, and then we'll do a recap. Maybe. So if somebody wants to do a recap, there's not a whole lot to recap. You guys bought bacon. That was it. That's the recap. There you go. KP.
Hi, I am KP. I play Keelikek, the rogue bard. He is a dragonborn, and he is best boy. Keelikek really likes pocket bacon, and that is his way of making new friends right now. His current strategy is pocket bacon. And I mean, who doesn't like pocket bacon?
It's fair. Yeah, I like pocket bacon.
So that's me.
All right. Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I play Nemi, our second bard, our spring Aladrin happy dancing bamboy. Last week he went to a brothel and instead of hooking up with people, decided to stare at a lady at the front reading a book. Sounds about in character for him.
Yeah.
100%.
Nemi the Great Intellectual.
100%.
He also didn't get to eat any of the bacon because he's a vegetarian. That's beyond the point. So he's hungry. Expect for Nemi to want to eat something, Josh.
Okay. We're gonna go with.
He muted
Thorn?
himself.
Question mark? Sorry, it was like frozen on my end. I don't know what's going on. Thorn.
Hello.
Thorn. Introduce yourself, Thorn.
I am potentially Thorn if the internet continues to agree with me. I play Draxon, the Furbolg Rogue Ranger. I am tall and green, and I am also a vegetarian.
Seems like a personal problem.
That is all I have. I don't know about that.
Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom. I play Tindra, the Fire Genasi wizard, who is small and orange.
Small and orange. That's true. And I am Mech45, the Dungeon Master. I'm all over social media. Mech45, that's me. Also, you can find us at our brand new website, d20enclave.com. You should check it out. That's all I got. That's the
Very nice.
Jay's not here. We can't go on. No, we can't. So the previous day for you was maybe a little weird. Dan grew up a little bit.
Damn. Yeah.
Dan grew up a little bit. You guys got like 80 pounds of cured bacon. So you have plenty of trail rations now, at least for those of you who eat meat. Some shopping was done. Somebody said they wanted to do some more. I'm not sure. It might have been Jay. We'll see what happens when she comes back. But you pick up the next day. I think you had met outside of the inn, and you were talking in the street, and that's kind of where we left off when you kind of starting to formulate a plan of what you needed to do next, or the next steps, that kind of thing. So that's where we are. I will say Lou and Dan are there with you. Lou is uncharacteristically quiet.
She's probably just sore. That's okay.
Maybe she had a bad time at the brothel.
We don't know what happened.
Maybe she had a very good time at the brothel. We will never know.
So what was the course of action? What is the plan? I'm asking as a player because I wasn't here for the totality of last session, so I don't even know exactly where we are.
We were going to meet someone.
This is the thing that was on the map that we found, right? The X thing.
No, that was the old.
That
That was the
was it?
castle we just raided.
Ah, gotcha.
We are
Get a-
currently in
get a lot.
Leovivisted. One of the other towns that music makes Kirikek want to dance.
Sorry, I wanted to play some like atmospheric stuff. It's a jovial day. It's a good day.
It's a good day. What's the
Everything's
weather
good.
like? What's the weather?
Bright and sunny.
Ah,
A rare,
best
bright and sunny day
there's dwarves
in Titan.
everywhere.
I've
Yes.
never seen dwarves before. This is very weird.
Do not stare too hard. They will take offense.
Oh, I am not making eye
They will
contact.
say something to you, and then it will be a problem. Trust Kirikek. Kirikek has gone through this before.
I feel like we were going to look for some info on some hag stuff, right? If I remember correctly.
Oh my god. Jeff, you crazy man. Thank you for the $50 tip.
Yeah.
Bro. You
Clean.
can just send me in Discord what you want from it. You can find the rewards on d20enclave.com.
Holy crap, we are doomed.
I'm kind of scared, but you know what? We're gonna be okay. Our tank's not here. Nemi's our tank.
Actually, with Tindra's consort, Tindra is our tank.
I'm sure it's not Kirikek
unfortunately,
who gets
it was-
knocked out every time he gets hit.
Oh, he's been drinking, guys. You're in trouble.
Oh no. Oh no.
We have something in common.
Did he mean to do $5 and instead did 50? Is
I've
that how
got
you know he's drunk?
water.
I can give it back if that was a mistake, Jeff. I can give it
Nope.
back.
Nope, no refunds.
He's a moderator. I can give it back.
No, it's fine, Jeff.
Nope,
If
no
you
mistake.
need a refund, Jeff, you have to pay an additional $150 registration fee, and then an additional $50 just admin fee, really. So,
Gonna let Joe know that he's being outwilled right now.
There is a leaderboard on the donation page now.
So if whatever the planning scheme is, Nemi's gonna leave in the middle of it. Cause he's
like, okay. Well, I guess we were outside the bar, so I guess we would have just gone back into it for you to eat.
except Nemi doesn't know that's where the food is.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like
Then.
brain
Yes,
cells.
Kirikek explained this last night. This is where the food and the sleeping happens.
Well, if
and
you
the
told-
Lions pub. The word pub means food.
Okay, well, if it has a sign on it, he'll probably go inside. I assume that it was just a random generic looking building we were in front of. But I forgot we were in front of the bar, so never mind, like the tavern.
Not that Kirikek is sore over the fact that nobody showed up at the place last night. Kirikek and Tindra had a great time. Isn't that
mean,
right,
we-
Tindra?
Yeah, we did. And I'll give you a high five.
Nemi will give Dan a high
Low
five.
five. Yes.
It's like a low five for
Aw,
Kirikek.
look at you trying to kill Dan off.
Can I roll to hit with my high five?
Is Thorn on your guys' end? He dropped out on me again.
No, he said he's having
in
computer
chat.
issues.
He's having some computer issues.
Yeah,
He's for-
it's
he's
in-
for- Ordering.
It's
It's okay.
grounds, bro.
Listen, guys, we're holding the
Right.
fort down. It's fine.
We're in
It's
Leo
okay,
Fufisted.
We've got this.
Leo Fufisted.
Yeah, Leo did.
We are currently where? No, I know where we are, but where on the map? Oh, I see where it is. Got you.
Leo did.
Got you.
We are using the theater of the mind.
I see. So Nemi's gonna go inside of the tavern. Josh,
Okay.
what is inside?
Inside the tavern? The one the one that they bought the bacon in?
Yeah.
Well,
okay. Let's what? Who?
there's not a lot of people in here this early in the morning. There's a few people like slumped over the tables, clearly still drunk. There's a dwarf behind the counter, and they've got like their feet propped up and a pillow behind their head, and they're just leaning back, sleeping.
It's my kind of pub.
Yeah. Chill.
And I'm gonna walk up to the counter and just like sit in like whatever coins I have in my pocket, which are mostly gold coins because that's mostly what I believe I have in my inventory. I'll check. But and just kind of food, please.
Food. You want
I'll
food?
do it again. Wait. I've got you. So pick up the coins again. Just I clatter again. Food, please.
Right. Preference?
No meat.
All right. He takes the money, puts it in a drawer. Give me a moment. And walks away. Comes back maybe 10 minutes later, and he has like, with the amount of money you give him, how much did you set down on the counter?
Oh my god, what is my inventory? I can't find inventory. Where is it?
On the inventory tab.
There it is. Let's say I gave him like 3 gold pieces.
3 gold.
Yes.
he comes back. He comes back with 10 loaves of bread.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh boy.
No meat. There you go.
Nemi has never seen this much bread before.
Hey, look, Nemi brought us something to put our bacon in.
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab a loaf of bread and walk back outside. Wait, did you guys come with me?
No.
I'm gonna grab a loaf of bread. Come back outside. Are you guys still there?
Yes.
And then, then we just need to go to this library, double check the signatures, and we'll be good to go.
The way you make it sound so convincing. Kilekek will follow your plan.
Nemi, you agree?
Bread?
Oh yeah, I'd love something. We'll take like a handful of stuff, some bacon in.
Okay, I have 9 more
Bacon.
loaves
Bacon
inside the tavern.
sandwiches.
If you can we put it inside the bag that eats things?
Real quick. You guys get gold inspiration cards, 1 each. So
Yeah, buddy.
So I'm gonna pop this
Thank
up.
you, Hefe.
I don't know what that means, but yay.
Roll on that, and then once Thorn gets connected to the game or claims his character again, we'll
So he's coming.
have him roll as well.
So everyone just right now just roll it?
I think.
Or do you want to do it one at a
Nimi,
time?
you rolled twice, so we'll take the first one.
Yeah, first one.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'll let you resolve everything else and then I'll roll.
What's to resolve? I gave the I'm confused.
Oh. Is there anything else that you need to do for each of these rolls?
Nope.
No? Okay, then I'll just roll.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Let's see here. 4 inspo cards. Anti-hero points and a trip. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Wow. Okay. Inspo cards have been given out. Once I just so you guys have that as well. That's
Is there a way
that.
to have like these modules load so that I can know what these are?
Oh wait, that goes there. What do you mean?
Like, if I click on this, it says a module you're attempting to use is not loaded.
Hang on.
Is anyone else seeing this?
I swear I was given one last session.
Yeah, you were. I think you should be able to go into the modules, and there will be a modules called 5e inspiration cards, and all you have to do is hit load on that, and you'll be able to see all these. It should honestly, it should prompt you.
Okay, I'll look for that.
It's under
I feel
library.
like I'm
on the
missing
side.
I feel like I'm missing a card. I feel like I got a card last session. It was one I wasn't going to be able to use.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Thorn got face off. That's really good. That might have been what you got.
And that's why I thought when I saw it, I was like, that feels familiar.
And then Nimi got
It was definitely something that I was like, that was something I can't use because
Nimi got vengeance. Why?
Sanguine Isles classes.
No, it's
It's
the
not loaded.
cards. It's the cards.
I know, but that
Revive.
one's not loaded. I feel like it should be.
Well, only if you're using one of my classes. It's really the only
Okay,
time
there
you're
we
gonna
go.
need it.
All right, that was not loaded. I have loaded it.
Okay, Tindra got Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Hmm. Okay.
Does it come with its own Vanna White?
It doesn't.
It's garbage.
It doesn't. Let's see.
It does come with its own spin girl, though.
Yeah. Okay, I think I have these on never. No. Keelakek got action. What does that do? You may take an additional action, bonus action, or reaction. That's real good.
Seems good.
That seems pretty good. Okay. That's that. And then at some point in this game, I may oh jeez, Jeff, you're crazy, man. And then at some point during this session, I have a wandering monster, 5 special anti-hero points, and a deadly trap. Just to be completely transparent.
So TPK this session then.
I
We need.
Let's go.
Maybe. I hope not, but maybe. So what's the plan? What are you guys? Oh yeah, you're in the tavern. You got the loaves of bread, and you take them back outside, and you're just.
Well, I
handing
took
them out?
one out
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't know if I can carry 9 loaves of bread by myself.
Just
like
put it in the
10.
bag of holding.
Fair.
Yeah, right. I came out and I was like, "Can we put it in the bag that eats things?" I asked.
Yes.
So whoever has the bag of holding, which is Tinger, right? Please come with me, and he'll lead Tinder inside.
By the way, I changed the way the inspiration is handed out. Anytime there's a donation made, it's $5 or more, every character gets a point of inspiration. So
Cool.
you guys all have a point of inspiration.
Woo!
That's nice. You like that?
Did you hear that, chat?
Hear that chat? Yeah, I keep $5, $4.99 from now on out.
And I did that because PayPal fees on the small donations were kind of killing them. It was like taking half of the $1 donation or more. Like broke.
That sounds like
That's
PayPal, though.
that's cool. I mean, that what you're described is not fun, but
Yeah. The
everyone
solution,
getting an inspo is cool.
yeah. So,
So the plan is to go to the library,
okay.
whereupon we will wish to see if we can investigate the checkout functionality, either system or book or whatever they may use, and compare it to the signature that wrote the X, and continue our trail to find the Mr. X or Mrs. X, because, hey.
looking for the X.
I thought you were looking for a hag. X
Yeah,
was,
but this-
X was a side thing.
Yeah, but that's the only lead we've got on the hag at the moment, because we were under the illusion that this person was working with the hag. So
We thought the X was the castle that we were just at.
it was, but someone told it to go there, and that's where we found that wizard dude, and that wizard dude GTFO'd. So this is like the only lead we've got on that wizard, because we didn't ask him his name when we were having dinner.
Would there be anybody here that might be able to identify this wizard?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. My roommates were screaming really loud in the other room, and I got distracted. Identify what?
The wizard.
Oh.
That
I mean,
GTFO'd apparently.
Well, I didn't get a picture.
I mean, Nemi can describe him really well. Cousin's a cousin, Okay.
We could make a sketch on a stone tablet or something.
Tinder is not an artist.
But neither is Keelikek. But we can describe what he looks like. Perhaps the tavern master.
I also have a suggestion of what you could do. I could just use disguise self to make myself look like them.
Yeah.
What good would that do?
We can ask people if they have seen someone who looks like this.
That works.
That isn't this individual, because I don't actually look like that.
Well, as long as it's you being run through by somebody in a sheer panic, and not Keelikek, then this is fine.
Well, why don't we head over to the library anyway with your disguise like that, and just see if anyone recognizes you on the way. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Probably should not be walking around as that person.
Ooh. Wait, first let me see if I have the spell or not. Nope, I think I purposely did not take disguise self. Never mind, carry on.
That's fine. I can disguise you as him, but if I do it to me, they'll look like a very squished version.
Yeah, do it. Like, if you do it to 2 of us, then of course people are gonna be like, something's up.
I mean, he won't look real anyway, because Draxon's significantly taller than him. Elf.
I mean, the illusion makes you look that way. So the parts of me that are taller than him just will look like they aren't there.
I really? That's not how my disguise self looks. How exciting.
Keelikek will billow his cloak. It has been decided. We shall go to the library first. And we will research this.
Okay. Alright, let's mosey on through.
Okay. So
To the library.
you start heading to the library. Somebody's piping.
It was me.
Start heading to the library. you make it through town without really they like the population here kind of like side eyes you, walks around like you were very clearly outsiders, right?
I would like to think that we're outsiders.
Yeah,
You probably
you're
look like a band of adventurers.
very clearly outsiders. You're not the normal here, and nobody really pays too much attention to you, other than to just kind of stare at you for a moment before continuing on their way. But you make it to what is the tallest building here in the town, and it is
I wonder if there's a princess in the tower.
It is a tower. It is a vertical tower. It is constructed completely out of stone. It has stained glass windows throughout the structure. And there's a sign on the front that says booked up.
Well, I hope they're not busy.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a library, and libraries are places where you store books.
Well, yes.
So, like, when you make a reservation and you book something, never mind. The Keelakak walks in.
But why would you make a reservation at a library? Abby's very confused.
No, I don't. Nope, not going there. I'll kill them all. Llewellyn's not here to stop.
Llewellyn is. Jay's not.
Yeah.
Like I said, Llewellyn's here. He's not here to stop me.
Okay.
I can make as many bad decisions as I want.
Yeah.
And I just learned Fireball.
Okay.
And we're going into a place full of flammable parchment.
I'm just gonna walk over to Llewellyn, who's not here, of course. Oh, Jay's not here. I'm just gonna be like, be careful. The last time you were here, you were very drippy. We got kicked out. So maybe you should wait outside.
All right.
Does have a habit of destroying books.
It's okay, but Dan comes with us.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Bye,
Nope.
Dan.
We do not have to worry about friend Lou and these books this time, correct?
Correct.
I guess.
Assume some sort of snide comment. Okay, we walk in.
Pause for reaction.
You guys walk in, and the smell of old, musty parchment meets your noses. There's a dwarf standing behind a little podium, like a reception podium, with a little monocle on, like holding it up to his face with a little, or like a rod, and it's got the monocle at the end of it, holding that up, and he's writing. He's got his left eye closed, and he's writing stuff down on parchment. He is bald, and he's got like a black robe on, just nondescript.
Just walk up to him. Good morning, my friend. Shh. Good morning, my friend. Gueli Kulani von Keelakak. At your service. We were wondering if you had any literature on hags?
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Could you possibly point us in the right direction for this?
Yes.
Which level?
It is
17.
Thank you. Fucking smart ass mother.
It's a big grin on his face as you all just walk away.
Resist.
There's a
urge.
dwarf who likes his job.
Books are good. Books are good. Books have knowledge. Books are good. Books have knowledge. Books are good.
Tender, please do not
Is there a
take this
lift, or have we
seriously.
got to like go upstairs?
There is actually a lift. So in the middle of the library, in the middle of the floor, there is a box with a cable on it, and the cable drops into the car, into the little box that you stand in, and you have to pull your way up. So you can take, now you don't know like how many pulleys are at the top of this, so you don't know like what the ratio actually is, but they've I'll tell you now, any one of you could lift this with all of you in it.
It's impressive.
That is impressive. Draxon is considerably weak.
As is Tindra.
The
Killer Keck will do the thing though, because it seems fun.
It is fun. 17th floor.
Get on, my friends. Floor 17, we go.
There are rails on either side of it, and as you lift up, you hear clicking sounds.
Is that normal?
You don't know.
We just assume it's normal.
Really wish I'd taken Dan's boots of levitation.
It sounds like a ratchet almost as you lift up.
Dan, how are you feeling?
Dan's outside with Llewellyn.
Dan didn't come in?
He's in
I thought they
the-
came in.
No, they tried to get Dan to come in, but Dan could not.
They're outside with Lou. Yeah.
Oh, what a terrible loss. It is something we will never recover from.
Okay.
Jay, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Jay said it's not her fault that the library couldn't handle her drip.
I'm gonna walk over to Tindra. What are we looking for again?
Well, we're looking for some information on the hags. Barring that, all information is good information.
We're in a big library. This is where Tinder
Use the
finds
opportunity
information for us.
to expand your mind.
About hags. About
Or
hags.
about anything else.
What about
Don't feel-
hags? Like,
Don't feel limited to just hags.
We should also maybe look up information on the Crimson Sky thing that happened.
The eclipse thing?
oh wait, my bad.
Yes. Perhaps they have information on that as well.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay, so the dots are now what the chain was before. Okay, sorry, I was trying to get a handle on like
Oh,
the new
Yeah.
theme. I was like, what the hell happened to the? Okay,
It changed the way
so
Fantasy Grounds looks, and it freaks
So,
everybody out.
can I cast locate object to find a book specifically about hags?
Oh boy, you can. What's the range on that?
Accio hag book.
Well,
I think there's a range.
Do
on
not cast magic while we are in the lift, please.
it
So
doesn't.
we
it
have come to a
doesn't
full stop, and you can leave the lift, and you can do whatever you want.
locate an object
Good.
as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you.
1,000 feet. Yes. So it tells you where where the books are. It doesn't.
The spell can locate a specific object known to you, or alternatively, the spell can be locate the nearest object of a particular kind,
The
such
nearest
as
one.
yeah.
Okay. So you cast the spell as you're going up. And you can tell from where you're located at first it's having a hard time picking one.
Oh my god, that hurts. Okay.
And then
just
it
keep
kind of
going.
hones. The magic kind of hones in on a location for you, and you have something. You have a location. It's it's still about half of the building up. You're not to the 17th floor yet, and about half the floor away.
So it's on the 17th floor.
Yeah, you're going 17 floors up on the lift here.
Okay. I found a book on hags. It might be helpful.
Is it on the 17th floor?
Hopefully. The spell just kind of does its thing.
The floors
Okay.
go by as you continue to lift. there's no like there's no way to set it to which floor you want to go
Wait,
to.
we passed it?
You just lift until you
Oh,
feel
we're
like
going
stopping. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
we went by the book. Can I jump off the
you,
lift?
You didn't go
Or-
by it. I'm just
Oh,
saying
okay, I was
you
about to
pull
say.
until you feel like stopping. So
Okay,
there's
yeah.
there's no door
Pull
or
until you
anything.
feel
You could literally
Yeah.
just jump off at any point.
We are
potentially.
going to the 17th floor unless you want Killikek to stop pulling the lever.
Well, I don't know what floor
Rope.
it's on. I just know where it is. And
We
it
are
said
going
that
to-
we
It's
keep
getting
going up.
closer. It's getting closer.
Because we're getting closer and closer and closer.
And now
It's
it's
the
about
longest elevator ride. It's
now
okay.
it's about
It'll all be
straight in front
awesome.
of you.
Oh, stop.
Is this the 17th floor?
Thank you. And I hop off. I don't know if everybody else is
It
hopping
is
off.
17th. Something you will have
Okay.
noticed as you're going up and up and up. The floors slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller.
How far away are we from the top?
About 3 floors.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Very high up.
I would have hated them for them to have been a 21st floor library. That's just uncouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right to the book.
You go to the book.
The book.
There are a few ushers up here, a few people who are kind of keeping things in order, collecting what other people had been looking at, putting it back on the shelves, that sort of stuff. And Nemi doesn't question, like doesn't even like pause to look where things might be. You just beeline it straight to one spot, and you go, and you grab the book. All About Hags, Volume 1.
Volume 1. God damn it. And I look. Is there a volume 2 somewhere?
Right next to it,
Okay. Volume
What
3.
about volume 3?
it goes up to Volume 15.
Okay.
That is
All
just
About
one guy
Hags, Volume 1
milking a
to
thing.
15.
Well,
Like
Tendra.
volume 12 and 13, he just didn't know anything. He was just like, so hags are like, things.
Well, Tendra, are you ready to become the resident expert on hags?
Yeah. I cast.
I'll grab 1 through 3 and walk over to Tindra.
I'm gonna cast Alacritus Interpretation as a ritual. So it gives
Okay.
me the ability to read real good.
It takes about 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. No. It's an action, so I don't know. how
It'll
long
be
that takes.
yeah. If it's an action, then it just the casting time as a ritual is 10 minutes and an action.
Yeah. So I would have been casting it obviously while we're in the elevator as well, but it's 10 minutes, whatever.
Yep.
It's fine. Cool. Now I can read 50 pages per minute, and I have perfect recollection of any information gained for the next hour.
Okay. Well,
Give me.
so go ahead and give me an investigation check. I'll give you advantage because you have the spell up.
Look at that. Probably good things.
Not shabby.
A +7 gets me every time. Like, oh yeah, that's real good.
So, there are. Volume 1 covers green hags. It covers.
That's Tinder pouring a drink, or Keelikak pouring a drink for Tinder as he's
Thank you
reading
for
through the
tea.
books. It's getting him a drink.
Okay.
And you let it brew for the perfect amount of time too. You legend.
Yeah.
Man, so awesome. So it covers green hags, it covers sea hags, and it covers the ever elusive night hag.
Now, if I might remember correctly, we encountered 2 green hags, didn't we, previously?
You encountered 2
The one
green
that Keelikak
hags.
threw up all over, and the one that I murdered.
That is correct.
Slayer.
Sorry, unalived. Sorry, I forget the new PC way of saying that so that TikTok doesn't get offended by
No, murder's
the
fine.
word dead.
I don't care.
Suicided.
We're not monetized right now. All of our monetization comes through donations. We can do what we want.
Yay!
Or I can do what King Bashman wants. What one of the two?
Just saying, $50. That's like one
Technically,
feet
he's my
pick.
daddy.
1 foot pick? A pair of feet in a pick? I don't know. I think that violates
cool.
YouTube TOS. No selling
Okay.
feet.
With the info on the night hag and stuff, how do they operate in particular? Because
So night hags are a little different than the others. Hags in general like to operate in covens, and when they do, they are generally stronger than what they would be. Night hags, however, are considered soulmongers. They will rip dreams out of people, and after so much time of doing that, if they are able to, if that particular thing kills that person, they take their soul, which produces, because you rolled real good, they are able to how do I say this?
say and
So
really
so they
boring, I read a
essentially
book one.
essentially what happens is they're considered soulmongers, and they the way they're stealing the soul is corrupting the individual, and then if at any time that person commits an evil act during this process, then the soul is removed from the body, and she is able to trap corrupted souls in something called a soul bag, and then souls that are put into a soul bag are transported to the hells. Because unlike the other hags, the night hag is a fiend, not a fey creature.
Now, knowing the writing that we encountered on the
It was on the altar.
altar. Knowing the writing that we encountered on the altar originally, like the one way back when in like episode 2, was that writing like fiendish from the investigation myself and Llewellyn did at that point?
I believe it was Abyssal.
The missile. Okay. Cool. I will flag the bits about the green hag just in case the green hags only really work together, and I'll pass that over to Keelik or Nemi or Draxon, whoever's making good notes about that
Sure.
sort of stuff, and move on to volume 2.
Volume 2. Make another investigation check for me.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Volume 2 is, from what you understand after reading it for a while, you were 100% right. This guy's trying to milk this for all it's worth. However, you do find one new bit of information in here. Hags can craft an item called a hag eye. They are generally made out of real eyes and then coated in some sort of varnish. It's like a pendant or some sort of necklace that they can wear.
Mm-hmm.
And those are normally entrusted to minions for safekeeping.
Does it have like a picture of what it would look like?
It's got an example, but you're not sure if it's like an actual hag eye or if it's just something they made up.
Sure. That little priest friend that we encountered, he didn't have anything that looked similar to that item.
No.
Cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay.
Now,
And then,
these eyes can be used by the hag. So any other hag in the coven can look through this eye to see what that other hag is seeing, as long as it's on the same plane of existence.
That's handy.
Yep. That's really all the new information you find in the new one, in that second volume.
That's okay. So for the interest of brevity, I'm just going to go through all the volumes while the other guys read up about green hags, just in case those are the ones that we encounter more of, so they can get a bit of an understanding, obviously, as to strengths and weaknesses and signs to look out for and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm just going to blitz through knowledge of all the other ones, as I know this guy is now milking it. So I'm assuming if I get to the end, it's just like, hags are bad. Here's a picture.
Hags be bad, yo.
Yeah, just to kind of see if it offers any insight as to I kind of want to understand how covens operate, if that makes sense. Because obviously we've killed 2 of these, so Tindra knows. I think covens are in freeze because I think he's already established that information. So he's then interested in that hag relationship. How do they find new covens? Is there like some kind of like oath of vengeance against someone that destroys a cup? Like, that's kind of the information I guess he's looking for at this point.
Okay, give me one more investigation check with advantage because of the spell, and we'll see what you find out.
A few things, but not many.
A couple things. So, hags innately know where other hags of the same kind are, as long as they're on the same plane of existence. And generally, that's how they find each other to form covenants. They just know where each other's at. Hags that are not of the same kind, they have a general idea there might be a hag that way, kind of a thing. As you're flipping through here, you find all kinds of stuff on hags. There's, green hags, sea hags, night hags, honest hags, bower hags. There's blood hags and red hags. There's all kinds. Mirror hags. Huh?
He's making some of these up at this point.
Something that catches your eye is the blood hags and the red hags, because it kind of reminds you of maybe Llewellyn a little bit, because of the blood stuff, but you're not sure if like blood magic in this world's like pretty strong to begin with. Like it's just something.
I mean, to be honest, I saw the word blood hag, I immediately pictured Llewellyn anyway. So.
It's fair. Blood hags. So I'll give you a choice here, because you rolled a 17, which is great, but not great. I'll give you a choice. Do you want to know about blood hags, or do you want to know about red hags?
We'll go blood.
Blood hags. All right. So blood hags have vampiric origins.
Called it.
They are. They've.
Are you listening to this?
They've long
I
skulked
take this
on
book
the.
immediately downstairs and go, see?
They've long skulked on the fringes of society. The first blood hags appeared when red hags mated with a mad vampire archmage, and their offspring became the first blood hags.
Mm-hmm.
Kinky.
Blood hags have an interesting ability that allows them to steal the faces of people.
Cool.
Blood hags prey on mankind, stealing their seed to propagate their blood to satisfy their insatiable thirst, and their faces as trophies of their short-lived and bloody terrorists.
Cool.
They also have
Well,
worm
yes.
hair. Their hair like wiggles like worms.
Cool.
So not Llewellyn. I mean, could you imagine the reason why Llewellyn doesn't actually like
I think, have you
show
seen
her
Llewellyn's
hair
hair?
is because it's made of worms?
Everybody's got a type, so
Draxon's the only one who has. So to be honest,
Yeah, things to avoid. Hair that moves. Okay.
Wiggle,
wiggly hair hag.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Cool. And then, yeah, after I get bored of reading all about hags,
Read it. You're just like,
we also needed to find, obviously, the information about the eclipse and all that sort of jazz. So I will ask one of the ushers, attendants, book people. Not Nemi.
About the eclipse?
Yeah.
Kind of leans down. What do you need the information about the eclipse for?
Knowledge. I am a scientist.
That's in the restricted section.
That makes sense. It's important information. Just give me the pass to get in there and I will be on my way.
Well, do you
It
have
is a
somebody?
book.
Do you have somebody speaking for you at the local government? Do you have a?
listen, my friend. I am a knight.
Is that somebody
Oh, yeah.
vouched for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the everyone vouches for me.
Right.
Listen, my friend, if I may speak for Tindra. My name is Kilikek. Goreli Golani von Kilikek. Sir Goreli Golani von Kilikek of the Estrosian Empire. This information is of grave importance. It is for the security of both nations. This information will keep many people out of harm's way, but we must keep this on. This information must not get in the wrong hands, correct?
I understand. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Persuasion! Skills.
With advantage because of how cute and innocent Tindra looks.
I don't know if he needs it.
I know. His plus million will do more than enough. Excuse me, sir? Can you roll better, please? Sir? Sir?
hey, you have a point of inspiration.
I do have inspo.
I'll tell you what, sir. You can come with me. And I will help you find what you are looking for.
Oh, thank you kindly.
But the rest
Thank
of
you
them
very-
stay out here.
I'm fine with that.
Is it okay if I bring my mage? He's the one who is very good at these things.
I will grant you access. And only you.
This will have to do then.
It goes over to one of the. It goes over to one of the other ushers. Whispers something to them. They nod at each other, and then he comes back. All right, this way, sir.
When he goes over and talks to someone else, I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on Keelikek. Keelikek,
Okay.
when you read the book, think real hard about it.
Keelikek will do his best.
Honestly, you should have just disguised yourself as Keelikek and gone in.
What's done is
I
done.
mean, I just feel like it would have been very obvious that wasn't Keelikek when he turned around and there was two of them.
Oh, yeah, you can always like, you know, you can always be like, okay, yeah, I'll go in, but can I get like a snack first? And then
Keelikek must use the restroom real fast. It'll be right back.
Too late for that plan.
So we're gonna go read a
But
book.
I also can't be as tall. I can only be a foot taller than Keelikek's too.
Does Keelikek, does he know that Detect Thoughts was cast on him? I don't think that's how that works, right? You don't know, correct?
Not at first.
Unless you let him know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
you mean he was standing right next to you. He's cast this spell before.
Yeah, so the spell only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, I know.
And as soon as he goes to the next floor, it's going to break line of sight. Which is going to make it really hard for you to cast a spell on him again. Because you have to be able to see him. However, the individual, follow me, sir, and leads you over to the lift and starts pulling it up with you in it.
Well, no. Once I detect the presence of a creature in this way, I can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration, even if I can't see it. But as long as he's within range. So,
Right.
Range?
Yeah, but it only
so
lasts.
when I know it's running out, I'll just recast it. Right?
But you have to be able to see him.
Even if I'm still connected to him.
Yeah, it says it in the spell.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because I thought if I was still connected with him, I could just recast it.
Magic's dumb.
All right, part of the description is you have to be able to see the creature to cast the spell on him.
I'm gonna walk over to Draxon real quick.
So as they're going up, you guys have this.
Cousin Draxon,
Yes, cousin Nemi.
lean down. I must whisper in your cousin ears.
I'm gonna crouch.
Okay, I like Keelikek a lot, but I don't think sending him into a room with a lot of books with imperative information is the best idea.
I agree, but it was the only option that we had.
But what if he wasn't alone?
Unfortunately, they wouldn't let anyone else go.
Anyone else that they can see?
Well, my invisibility only lasts for 6 seconds.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, here I thought that it was a good idea. Never mind. Carry
No,
on.
it's smart thinking. It just doesn't last long enough.
Never mind.
Just have to have faith in Keelikek and maybe lots of points of inspiration.
Nemi's brain is working 1,000,000 miles a minute to figure out how he can get multiple people into this room. He has a few that may or may not get you all kicked out of the town afterwards.
As it happens at every town we go.
The lift stops on the 20th floor. It's a smaller section, round, and at the top of it, the usher, please sign into the book.
Killer Cake looks down at the book. Guessing he sees a lot of names.
There's a lot of names. There's a quill there, but no ink.
Does it look like it's written in like blood or something?
Yes.
He's gonna get a kick out of this. You see Killer Cake pull out a vial.
He kind of smirks.
It says, Sir Goreli Kulani von Killer Cake.
He starts writing after dipping the quill in his ink vial.
So, and Killer Cake's blood vial.
Oh,
since there's no ink vial.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand. Interesting. Huh. So okay. So as you're writing, after dipping the the pen into your blood via the vial, you start writing your name, and you can tell that the ink is like being soaked, like being pulled into the quill tip before going to the paper. It's like a magic pen. It's pulling whatever it can in from the closest source. And about, I'm gonna say probably about 3/4 of the way in, just before you finish, right? The quill runs out, but as you continue to writing, you can kind of feel like that's probably just because it keeps going. It's pulling it from you just a little bit before you finish the signature. Like, it doesn't prick your finger or anything. You don't lose any health out of it, but
Interesting pin you have here.
Yes, I agree. It is very interesting. And he goes to the book and signs it himself. You notice after he signed it that there's 3 or 4 times in the last year maybe where he signed himself, because he has to sign in as well. Right this way. It's a small section. This floor in general is small. It's dusty. It doesn't look like people come up here very often. He pulls a key off of a chain on his belt, and he opens a lock. It seems like every single shelf, every row of books up here is behind some sort of cage. And he puts the key in the lock and twists. Roll a perception check.
Perception. Rolling good today, boys.
Never mind. He turns the key, the lock unlocks, everything's fine. Puts the key back on his belt, opens it up. You were looking for information on the eclipse.
This is correct.
How far back were you looking?
Well, probably the beginning.
That's a little bit more difficult. And he pulls out a small, very brittle looking tome. Places it on the table. Casts prestidigitation to remove the oils. And very carefully, with a cloth on his hand, starts flipping some pages for you. You'll want to start here.
Okay. You seem like you know your way around these books pretty well.
I've read
Is there
them
any
all.
way... Come again? You've read them all?
I've read every book in this tower.
That is impressive, my friend.
It is my
Very
job.
impressive.
It is all of our jobs. All of the ushers have completed this task. They must before they're allowed to work here.
This is impressive to Keelikek. Keelikek is not much for the scholarly. So my question is, would you be willing to help Keelikek with some of the deciphering of the pages in this book, since I was not able to bring my mage to do so?
This is acceptable.
Thank you. Keelikek appreciates this very much. And this will not go without reimbursement on your end. Trust Keelikek on this one.
I request no reimbursement.
So, I'm not sure if you were, if you observed such an event that happened month and a half ago.
I heard about it. I was asleep,
Apparent-
unfortunately.
Apparently, I lived through it,
Oh, interesting.
but I do not remember.
Even more interesting.
And it was cataclysmic. So we are here
How
to
so?
try and figure.
What happened? Tell me.
Keelikek does not remember.
Have you been told what happened?
Yes. Well, Keelikek was told that it happened. Are you aware? Did you see the other individual outside the castle, or the tower?
No.
We have another that may or may not remember. Keelikek does not want to go into too much detail because it's of grave security importance. But needless to say, this is an event that has happened that we are trying to decipher the meaning behind what actually happened and what the ramifications are. Keelikek and his companions feel like there have been events that have been set in motion that if we do not come to terms with or figure out what actually is going on, could be of grave danger to everyone. This is why we are here.
Well, all right then. Kind of points down to the book. Your answers are in there. I hope.
Start reading through it. As best as Keelikek can. Does he get a bonus because the other guy is there helping him?
I will say. You won't have advantage, but I'll give you a +3 bonus.
That's not bad. Okay. Investigation.
Investigation.
This is Too bad it doesn't have a +7. It's got a -1.
So a +2
So
then.
it's a modifier. Minus +2. Okay.
deal. Very nice.
All right. Here we go.
Here we
Investigation.
go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wow.
When we need it. When we need it.
Man. Okay. Well,
It's a dirty 20.
that is a dirty 20 indeed. Yes, it is. Huh. Well, Thanks, Gary. Well. A long, long time ago.
Nice.
There. Essentially, a long time ago.
Buckle up, baby. It's lore time.
Before the convergence. Before the world as we know it was here. This is just mythos, essentially. It's telling a story, it seems like. There were a group of gods. It doesn't give names. And this group of gods got along. They were all... It's hard to interpret. Siblings, friends. It doesn't go into too much detail. But some of them wanted to start to make things. One of them was very opposed to this idea. But they wanted to make things so badly that they would do anything to do it. They killed their brother, friend, whatever. The interpretation is difficult to decipher, even with your new friend's help. And they took his heart and they buried it. And from that, Terran, or the world, was created. The magic of this now dead god helped fuel the creation of the world. However, it is said that every now and then, this god, who is not truly dead, lashes out. Every 1,000 years or so, when the planets and the moons align, it's just enough for him to tear through just a little to try to get his revenge. And if he fails, he slumbers for the next 1,000 years until it's time again. By the next time it rolls around, everybody's forgotten. And then the convergence happened. some of the gods agreed with their deceased sibling. He's right. We shouldn't have done this. This humanity, whatever, it's a terrible creation, and they are slowly destroying what beauty we had created at first. So we'll wipe the slate clean and start over. However, the god of death did not like this because it went against the natural order of things. They should be allowed to live out their life and then die, not have us intervene. The god of life wanted to wipe everything away so we could create new things. And the war started. And everybody forgot. About their dead sibling. Because they were fighting each other. Until the eclipse, during the convergence. The Dead Sea boiled away. It was the strongest one that had ever been. The skies turned red. And if it weren't for a select few adventurers whose names have now been lost to time, that God would have broken through the veil and reformed. Only to unleash hell on earth. Probably. Nobody really knows. That's about as far as you get.
Does it give any names of any of the gods?
It does not. It seems like this story is intentionally vague.
So
It doesn't give names, but like when it's talking about God of death, God of life, like you can infer, like you probably know who those individuals are.
the god of life wanted to end creation
Wanted
to
to
create
end-
more.
Yes.
The
wanted to
god
start-
of death wanted to preserve creation
Yes.
so that it may die naturally.
Correct. So Veros, the god of death, who is the one that the temple was made to in Ghoultown, was the one who wanted to preserve things. And he's the one that kicked off the convergence by trying to stop his kin from doing what they were doing.
And does Keelakek know what god? He knows the name of the god that
God of life.
Lou.
Oh, Lou? That is Iffy. I think Lou has
Iffy.
talked about it a few times, yeah.
I believe so. Okay.
Whether or not Killica can remember, he's a bit iffy on that. But it's
Iffy, yeah. So Iffy
Yeah.
is the god of family and blood.
Okay.
And of course, Lou takes that literally.
the fucking Fast and Furious god.
So Veros is the god of death.
Yep.
Ross. I'm gonna just type this wrong. Sorry for clicky clicks. And then God of Life. I'm guessing if Keelikik doesn't know, he can ask the scholar that's next to him, because that's probably common knowledge.
It's Callias.
Flyus. Type it that way. I'll figure it out later. The spelling. I have the fancy on. This is deeply troubling. Is there any more literature pertaining to this?
Tindra, for flavor, I'm gonna say that you've gotten all this so far.
Keep on thinking. Keep on thinking.
That's good.
Yeah. What was the question?
Is there any more scripture or literature pertaining to any additional convergences or
Oh, there was only one.
events?
There was only one
Just
convergence, and that
Any
lasted
more,
a long time.
any more eclipses?
Since then,
Yes,
there have been.
that has been documented here.
Oh, here. I believe there have been 3, but none like the most recent one.
Do you know anything about the most recent one that would cause it to be different?
I imagine it was the 1,000-year mark.
1,000-year mark.
I'm just speculating.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know for
1,000 year.
sure. 1,000 years from every 1,000 years, this dead deity tries to break free of its prison.
Does that not normally coincide with the eclipses? Or is that
I
the
think that's a side effect.
eclipses?
Yes.
So,
I could be wrong. That's just my
in your
speculation.
opinion, would there be any signs of... Let's speculate for a second. Let's say he succeeds. He, she, the god, whoever it is, succeeds in breaking through. Would there be any signs or things to look for as evidence that they have succeeded? Assuming this happened a month and a half ago.
That I don't know. New cults cropping up, I suppose. To a new god. That sort of thing, I imagine. Not
Would there
really.
be creatures that would be sensitive to this?
Potentially, depending on what this deity was a god of.
We recently have been having run-ins with a coven of hags. We do not know if this is connected,
Interesting.
but the events that happened, I'm not sure if the news has spread this far, but in Instrosian Empire, in Dun, are you familiar with what happened there?
I'm familiar with the village, yes. It is a trade port of sorts.
Was.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was attacked.
By hags, I assume.
Yes.
It was
At
set
least
upon.
whatever faction the hags were a part of. It was completely destroyed.
Have
Our
you
party...
have you read any about Ethethiel?
Ethiel.
Mother of monsters. She's
We
normally
have done-
worshipped by hags.
We have done some investigation of Ethiel. This is, when I say some, we've done quite a bit. Our mage is quite, quite learned on that particular subject, especially after we went through 15 volumes of hags
15 volumes. Wow.
in about a half hour or 10 minutes. I don't know how long does that spell last? Like 10 minutes?
An hour.
Yeah. So Jay,
Oh, an
Jay,
hour, about an
Jay
hour.
has said that everyone was told exactly what happened, but she left out the information about her god and the whole ASMR thing. So you guys are unaware she's an ASMR still to this point. Yeah.
Everything is kind
I
of
think
tracking with
We've
what.
seen her do some stuff though.
I don't think she's activated that since then. I could be wrong. I don't think
Maybe not. Well, she's not here to defend herself, so haha.
That's true. That's true.
Especially here,
Yeah.
with this conversation that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Yes, there's. Keelikek is not the one who is versed in the ways of the deities. Is there a relationship between Ethiel and another one of these gods that might be of import for us to know?
Not off the top of my head.
It could be just a separate event, but it has happened. It was a whole thing with the hags, with a girl. They were trying to create a new one. Something about a great is like a greater power they were trying to bring forth into this world.
Oh. One moment. Goes off and grabs another book.
Get somewhere, boys.
Sets the book down in front of you. Opens it up with a cloth. Turns a few pages, almost to the back. This is a book about Ethiel. After the convergence, there was a divine gate put up, keeping deities, at least those deities, out of the prime material plane. They cannot step foot here, but their influence is still felt. However, if a god could figure out how to pierce through that, they could get here. Easy peasy. Go ahead and read this.
Certainly.
Read this right here, and he points like right to this paragraph right here.
Hey, listen, look here, dummy.
Yeah, this one. You can roll an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Yay! I like advantage. Investigation. Oh, that's so good. So that was a 2.
Okay.
Keelikek is not understanding. Perhaps you should explain this a little better.
Based on what you've told me, I believe the hags were trying to make a vessel for Ethiel.
Is Ethiel one of the ones that are Keelikek assuming Ethiel is one of the ones that are behind the veil that was put up?
Indeed.
What would be the ramifications?
If Ethiel got onto the prime material, or an avatar of Ethiel,
Yes.
well, the number of monsters we would face on a day-to-day basis would grow exponentially. She is the mother of monsters. She just makes things, aberrations. She makes hags. That's how some of them are created. Some of these hags have been alive for a very long time because there are no more being made. At least, not many. The hags have figured out a way to do it, but it involves children, and it's terrible.
This was involving a child, but it did not seem like a normal. So we have killed 2 out of the 3.
So there was a coven. I would be very wary of the third.
That is why we were researching. We are trying to identify who or what, where this third hag could be, and if there's any connection between this event and the events that happened in Dun, the raising of Dun.
I think they're trying to create a vessel. Based on what you've told me about what happened in Dun, this child was special.
It was worth sending forces that did not even seem to belong there.
And now...
Centaurs.
What happened to the child?
She was unfortunately slain during the melee.
Unfortunate, but honestly, it might have been for the best. Without the child now, they have to look for another vessel.
Oh no.
They have to find another vessel to
use
for the ritual. And based on what you've told me, you've killed 2. Hag covens normally have 3, so
there is
a third.
We do not know. The first 2 were green.
You don't know the third.
We do not know anything about the third. And based on our experiences with the first 2, it could be anywhere.
Many hags have the ability to look like other people.
Yes, the first one we fought was impersonating the effectively the overseer of Dun.
Well,
fortunately, the original was still alive, and we were able to at least save her. But many were lost in that combat. And then we went to the Fairy Sea to do some more investigation on the hag, and to
all right.
we were asking, we were meeting up with some more of our Thurbog friend, some of his kind, and that is when we lose our memories.
So
apparently, during that time, that is when the eclipse happened.
Ah. Well, I would like to... would like to hear more about it, but
The only one that might be able to answer the questions is outside the tower. But that is up to them.
all right. Well, if at some point they want to come in and talk, I would love to hear about it.
Is there any way that Kilike could connect with the mayor of this city in order to maybe expedite our investigation, or at least get a feel for what the geopolitical circumstances are currently?
Oh. I don't know. Potentially.
If there's any leads, please let Keelikek know. Time is of the essence. We can't stay here long.
I am not in a position to put you into contact with Miss Penny.
A name is a start. Who is this Miss Penny?
Lorelei Penny. She is.
Lorelei Penny.
Yes, she is the mayor here.
Kendra, you're writing this down.
Mayor. I don't know if I would call
long
her.
gone, son.
I don't know if I would call her mayor. She's a duchess.
The leader.
She's the leader here. Yes. Do not let her red skin throw you off. It's off-putting for some at first.
Red skin.
Yeah.
Why does skin gotta be red though?
It's fine. And
some people
it's
suspect.
fine. And he just kind of smears some of the makeup on his hand. Skin color is just a thing.
It is a thing. Some people think she's a tiefling. Others think a half-elf gone wrong. I'm not sure. Either way, she's very good at what she does. And that's why she is the Duchess here. She was appointed by the king. And that's that.
Is there the customs here? Because Keelikik is a knight of the Astrosian Empire now. Is that going to be a problem to attempt to directly connect to this Miss Penny?
The relationship between the Astrosian Empire and Titan, while strained, is still friendly.
Cordial? Cordial?
Yes. Cordial is probably a better word.
This is understandable. Is there any, in your opinion, any more information to be gained for reading through the other eclipses? The events, perhaps to find similarities between them? Or are they all pretty much...
I honestly, I think what I've shown you is all I have.
Okay.
While we do have an extensive collection here, a lot of this information is very hard to get a hold of, which is why we had you sign the book, which is also why you will not be able to speak about this outside of this room. The blood magic in the book should keep you from doing that. I probably should have mentioned that before.
That's fine.
Oh,
We will we will figure out a way to resolve this. Even if Kilike cannot directly communicate the information.
as long as it works for you.
What is your name, my friend? Keelkick never got your name.
Kowalski.
Kowalski! That's awesome. Kowalski.
Thank you.
The scholar. Okay.
You're the first person to tell me that.
Well, if we are done here, we can head back down to the 17th floor. Keelkick is sure the comrades are still there.
Well, all right. Down on the 17th floor, Tindra is reacting a little strangely to the Detect Thoughts spell because of the blood magic that is affecting the 20th floor. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Now I know why you think this is interesting, because he was using old blood from a vial.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
strangely enough, it's worked in your favor because the connection, the magic, is not as strong as it normally would be because you used blood from a vial. Blood that, like, while it was yours, it was old. It was so old. Like session 5 or something old.
Grim.
It's like such a -1. It's amazing.
So an 11 succeeds.
It's awesome.
I will say there is a little bit of blood dripping out of Tindra's eyes. But other than that, you were not affected.
Yeah.
It's like a slow blood drip. You just can't stop. That's it.
Nemi is watching, casting prestidigitation. No, we will not get blood on any more books. No, no, no.
Stop that! You son of a bitch!
Stop it. Stop
I've
it.
seen this before.
Stop it.
While your man Keelkick was up in the restricted section after me spell ended.
I'm
Could-
just gonna say it lasted. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna go and maybe potentially hunt for some info about dragons for Draxon.
Oh.
I was waiting. I was going to patiently wait my turn and then ask to do that anyway.
No,
Then
well,
the
I
two
certainly
of
do
you
that
can
when
work
Keelkick's back.
together.
yeah, I'll give you some advantage and if I can.
I'd rather give you advantage.
Okay.
I'm not rolling investigation. I don't want to do it.
I can't imagine why, but I'll roll it for you.
Okay.
I didn't do better, to be fair.
Okay. So you find the basics, probably things you already know. You have dragons are very territorial creatures. They come in a variety of colors. Dragons that are largely considered metallic for the most part. Those are like the good ones. And you've got the chromatic. Those are the bad ones. Generally speaking, all of whom are very vain creatures, much like cats. Very territorial, even the good ones.
Don't like cups being on counters.
Yeah, they don't like cups being on counters. They'll push them off every time. They have, all of them like to collect hordes of things, regardless of what they are. Like, for instance, a bronze dragon may have a horde that is just a city. That's their horde, you know? Whereas opposed to like a red dragon, they like to collect treasures and things, which is why people like to go killing red dragons because they have a lot of treasure. Typically,
Blue dragons like to collect boats
they do.
because they live in the ocean.
Exactly, they collect boats which have treasure in them.
That is a side effect. They like both parts.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all you find. It's really just the basics.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, nothing new. No worries.
Yep.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. It seems like the
Nothing about
selection
Fey
here.
dragon.
The selection here, you don't see anything about Fey dragons. The selection here, strangely enough, on dragons is pretty limited.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
So we come downstairs.
anything else to do in the library? No?
I'm going to assume asking Kowalski will not help us in the dragon info search.
Unfortunately, no. You've already rolled.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, did you do this after we got back?
It would have been while you were up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You wouldn't have been able to ask Kowalski until we got back, right?
He tells you that the selection on dragons is scarce.
Okay. And he would know. He's read every book.
He has read it.
He's read every book. Just doesn't remember he's read every book. Healer Cake, before you leave, when you signed into the section, did you see? And he'll pull out a little map of the X and show the signature and be like, "Did you see this signature at all?"
Could do it. Oh, that would be a. What check would that be for you?
What was the question?
Memory. To see if he saw the X that was in the signature book in other places we've investigated.
So first we'd have to see if you would have seen it. So that would be a perception.
Okay.
And that's even if
Perception.
it's there. So we'll see.
So first check. Keela Kick does not remember seeing this.
So you don't remember either because it just wasn't there, or you just didn't see it. Yeah.
And then, while Kowalski's around,
Yes, sir.
Nemi, do the disguise self thing.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay, no
That was,
worries.
that was me.
I'll cast disguise self on Nemi to make him look like the drow.
I suddenly feel taller and my ears are now smaller.
Do you recall seeing this gentleman and maybe what he may have referenced in his previous visit?
I'm gonna bow. Oh my, that's a lot of dice. What are you doing?
Actually, yes.
No.
He was here 3, maybe 4 months ago.
Do you recall perhaps what he was researching?
We normally don't disclose. And he kind of
I
turns his hand over.
He's basically he's responsible for trying to open a gateway to the hells and bring him through a creature that would cause unimaginable pain and destruction. And we've foiled his first attempt, but he may try again. But if you're unable to assist, then I understand.
Oh, that
This-
sounds terrible.
Individual is responsible for many deaths in Gold Town.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Was kind of gets even more under his breath. He was looking up blood magic.
These tracks.
Ritualistic type of things.
Yeah, that makes sense. You mentioned that. I'm assuming the blood magic section is in restricted area. You mentioned that you need a pass in order to go in there. Do you recall who gave him?
Oh, he was a. I do.
Knowing his allies would obviously help us potentially track him down and stop his further attempts.
Yes. Well, that is a little awkward because you said you said they were responsible for the deaths of a lot of people in Ghoultown?
Yeah, and
Well-
and in a and several surrounding areas.
We do a lot of dealings with Oriel, who is the leader of Ghoultown.
Then I'm sure he will be grateful of your assistance, and we can inform him of your aid.
He is the one that vouched for this man.
Oh,
Huh.
interesting. Oriel was the
He's an
remind me,
necromancer.
sorry, my mind's gone. The what, sorry?
Cousin.
Necromancer, yeah.
Yeah.
He
That's
didn't
the
mention,
guy.
and he didn't mention that he was aware of the wizard or anything that caused the gnolls to attack, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah. What? So like, technically, it was the gnolls that killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if
They
this
were
guy's-
in cahoots with
guy
this guy as well.
yeah, but the Lich had obviously a lot of knowledge and information. So I would have assumed
the
if he,
Lich.
The X marks the spot, that we got from the
map.
Yeah.
all of the map. Yeah, it all kind of connects. So we're this is out of game, of course. We're kind of
Oh, of course. Yeah.
we're connecting some dots here, but
Just seems weird he didn't tell us as well.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Perhaps he
That's
didn't know.
interesting. Okay. Could it have been forged?
Maybe. It's possible. But
What checks do you perform?
it would have to be very strong in magic to fool the book, though.
Why would?
What do you mean for the book? What did the
You have to
But
sign
before-
in upstairs.
but that wouldn't
using
necessarily stop.
you have to use a blood quill to do it. The blood has to be yours in order for you to truly sign the book. It will reject signatures.
Oh yeah, no,
Would
I,
it
I,
work
I,
with?
I understand that, but I don't see how that would affect the connection with Oriel.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I misunderstood. Apologies.
That's okay.
I don't
Does
know.
the
Yes,
blood-
I suppose that
does-
could have been forged. We can look into it.
And just the blood.
How does that process? Oh, sorry, Keelia. Go ahead.
I just real quick question with the book, the way it works. Does it work on the undead?
No. If the creature's not alive, then they wouldn't be able to sign.
Well, there we go.
But
They wouldn't be able to sign the book. They would have no essence to pull.
I know we met the drow guy. He's definitely alive.
The drow? No, the talking about Oriel, correct?
Yeah, but Oriel signed him a letter of permission. That's all it was.
Yes.
Oriel didn't sign the book.
Oh.
Yes. We could
No,
look at it.
the drow guy is definitely killable
We could analyze
Yeah.
the letter.
because we want to do it.
Yeah. So what verification methods do you have? Do I, if I just gave you a letter with his name on, would that be enough?
I don't. We would probably have to send it off. We don't really do that sort of thing here.
No, well, that's
Or
what
call
I'm
somebody, I
I'm
suppose.
just wanting to know the process. So, say I had come with a letter from a regent from an external town. What verification methods do you have in place to ensure that you're actually giving permission to the right person? Because you asked me for a letter, I obviously was very honest and said I didn't have one.
Right.
But if I had said I did, you would have just let me in anyway. I feel like that is not what you guys would
No,
do.
no,
That
no,
seems
we-
flawless.
The letters are sealed, wax seal, generally. House signets, that sort of thing.
Yep. But all of which can be forged. And do you not have additional
They can. We
verification?
have most of them here on file here, what they look like. Examples of each of them, but it's not a perfect process, and we
Well,
are.
that's fine. As long as I know that that's all it took. Obviously, if he had to use additional methods to gain entry, then that would have been, informative.
I apologize.
That is okay. You didn't. You were not to know. You were fooled.
I mean, the question at this point is, who knows what? Correct? Does Oriel know?
Duh, not a problem.
That's the question we must
problem.
find the answer to.
He should have not kicked us out of his town.
We had issues with the last library that we went to.
Shh, don't tell them that. That's not.
It wasn't us. It was the other one that we left outside.
Ah, right, yes.
There's a reason she's outside.
I appreciate you leaving them outside then.
Yeah, the male that's left outside is an absolute terror. He destroys everything he touches.
Oh, what a shame.
He should probably be locked up.
Are we talking about the Dan?
That is a lie.
Because Dan is like a marshmallow. If you poked him, if he got rained on, I think he would dissolve.
Sorry, that's kind of funny.
I can make that happen. I know a spell.
Well, unless you need anything else, I think I'm going to go about my business.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank you
very
very
much.
much. Peace out.
We appreciate the help.
Have a wonderful evening.
Unless there's like a comic book section, in which case,
Yes. Investigation.
someone's investigating.
The entire time since you turned Nemi into the dude, he's just been acting cartoonishly evil, like twirling a mustache that's not there, fucking tapping his fingers together. He stops occasionally when something serious is brought up, like the mentioning of oral, but like other than that, he's being a goober.
I love it.
I'm on board with this.
I love it.
Straight up. Just love it. So we go outside.
Draxon, you find a book called The Sanguine Isles Survival Guide, first edition.
Ooh.
Is that like a Game Informer book?
Written and illustrated by
Yes.
Saint Moira and Braun Abbey.
Do they only have one copy of this book?
It is, yes.
That's unfortunate.
It contains many facts that should probably not be followed.
Do I read anything useful in this book?
There is a selection of plants in here. It talks about the various qualities and all of these good things that can happen to you from eating these plants. And to you, it just sounds like every single one of them's poison.
Because I have actual nature knowledge from druids of don't eat this, or this, you'll die.
Yes.
You just like start going on with your own ink. And he's like,
This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong.
draw.
You'll die. You'll get hives, then die. You'll lose your foot and then die.
So,
That's awesome.
anything else in the library? You do find, I'll say you do find information, like, and you're able to concoct from this potentially your own recipes and stuff. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
That is exactly what I'm looking for.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, if you would like to, you can start making your own poisons. If you have a poisoner's kit.
I do.
Oh, well then. You
I
just need
do have
to,
that.
you just need to harvest the correct things, and then you can have at it.
I will be making constant nature checks as we walk.
Wow.
What's this
So like
flower?
every tile we travel, I'm gonna do a nature check.
Oh my.
Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Get ready.
All right.
like it.
So as you all leave the library, you find no sign of Lou and Dan, and you kind of turn around and you look at the door frame of the library, and there's a small dagger that is pinning a note to the structure, and it says, "Had to piss.
Kill Dan. Off
Might
to the
buy
funeral.
things. Meet you all later at the tavern around 6ish. I took Dan. P.S. I'm gonna buy a horse. Maybe."
In one horse
Jabanga's
foolish, we would need at least.
And with that, I think we're gonna go on break. You're
But wait. Who read the note? Who read the note?
whoever wants to read the note.
Okay. Nemi will read the note and say, "No, somebody had to piss and they stole Dan."
We're going on break. We'll be back 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome back. We found somebody. We found her.
I was in a tree.
A tree? You didn't say
I was in
that.
a tree.
Mm. Okay. Well, during our break, Nimi bought a magical chakram.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Hey.
I didn't know if I was
And,
supposed to- I didn't know if I was supposed to react or not.
And
Truth be told.
Draxon purchased an herbalism kit, right? Yep. Okay.
Herbalism.
We'll get them herbs. And then I think you guys had settled on like staying at the tavern waiting for Lou. You were going to do like writing spells into a book and other things. I don't know.
I'm dancing.
Go ask the tavern owner about Pin.
Oh, you'd like to know about the judges?
Yes. I was just like, yeah,
What you want to know?
please.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jay.
Is there a protocol to seek an audience with her,
Oh, yeah.
as it tends to happen with these kinds of things?
Well, she's royalty, you see.
That
Duchess
is good for-
title, you know.
Right. Yes. How would a knight of the Astrologian Empire seek an audience with the Duchess?
Are you a
of
knight?
Leofifeted? Yes. Of course. Could you not tell?
He looks out to the tavern like the 2 or 3 patrons that are here. Congratulations, boys. The reins are on him. He's a knight.
Woo!
He puts a couple beers up on the counter.
He just kind of slides a few gold at him.
Thank you.
That means taking one of those.
It's all part of the game.
Well,
We'll go down to 40 gold.
I don't know all of the details. There's a little bit of rigmarole, if you will.
Yes.
We have a town hall where all of the paperwork is submitted through, and then she looks at all the requests and decides on what she wants to do with them.
Is there a way to expedite that process?
Gold.
Makes sense.
Probably your best bet's a small chest, round about the size of my head. Maybe your
That's a
head.
lot of gold.
I don't know.
That's a
It
lot
could.
of gold.
It is. It gets put to
But
a
it
good
gets-
cause, though.
What's that good cause, my friend?
Well, there's an orphanage run down the street, you see, and all the gold.
All that gold for an orphanage.
Well, the children there don't really have anything,
He
so they
leans
use
in
the
is
gold.
like,
They use the gold to buy clothing and food. They got about 50 children there. It requires quite a bit of upkeep.
he leans in is like, what is it really for?
Good persuasion check.
Sure. $17.
Well, I've heard the rumor. Every now and then one of the kids goes missing. I don't know what for.
Just a rumor.
That's never confirmed. We don't really keep track of all the kids.
Orphans.
Oh, they're not mine.
Yeah. About how often does this happen? Allegedly.
Oh, I don't know. A few months.
Interesting. He just gives him another piece of gold.
Thank you kindly.
No, thank you, my friend. It's real. Unless you want this other stuff, and he just shows him some the stupid
The Electrum
the Electrum.
like bites into it and bends it and cranks it all up. That's about right.
Son of-
I'll take it.
Yeah, have some Electrum
Thank you.
on the house.
Well,
Have 5 Electrum.
he puts like 10 shots of mystery liquor up on the counter. Some of it's clear, some of it's like a tinted yellow color. One of them is like green.
Oh. How interesting. Keelikek will take the green one and shoot it down.
Like a Constitution saving throw.
As these things happen, Constitution, like a boss.
You are absolutely fine. That was a very strong shot, though.
He just kind of gestures to whoever else is in the tavern.
A few of the patrons go up and get some beers and start to drink them. Kind of.
Yeah.
Ginger grabs a shot.
Fuck it.
They don't care.
Then he's been drinking and dancing at the same time.
Turning this place into a party, it's not even 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's less like
Performance check.
yeah. He's just trying to put on a show for anybody who wants to watch. Doesn't care if anybody is. But if you are,
Nice.
Dang, 26. That's real good.
He seduced everyone in the room.
Everybody loves me, man.
Can I grab one of those shots?
They're free.
What's that?
I'm not drinking it though.
Yeah, free to everyone here. Because he
taking
paid for
one.
them.
so they're not really free.
Free for you, my friend. Keelikek will at some point relay this interesting bit of information to Tindra, so that Tindra knows about the orphan thing.
Allegedly.
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 I mean, I'm not an orphan.
It is potentially a
Well, I guess technically
point of
I am,
interest.
but my parents died like 100 years ago. No, that's not right. 50 years ago. There you go.
I was about to say.
Keelikek says
I
nothing.
went the wrong way around.
Keelikek says nothing. Because he learned his lesson last time.
You may.
He knows.
Yes, he knows. Why is my constitution a 13?
Did you want me to go and
why wouldn't it be?
investigate the orphanage? Is that what you're intending?
Oh, so whatever I click. Okay, it stays right.
Now we're just
okay.
gonna sign you up.
Do
So,
an investigation in the orphanage.
while that's all going on, we shift. Llewellyn!
Hi.
You go into the general store. You're looking for a few things.
I'm looking for some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking for some stuff.
You got Dan there with you?
I'm gonna
More shopping.
Yeah, I'm a pat.
Yo.
I'm gonna pat Dan on the back, and I'm gonna just like I'm gonna just pat him on the back and go, well, you're my squire, I suppose. So you've been doing a great job. So I'm gonna get you some things, but don't tell Tindra about it, because then he's gonna be a pain in the ass, and we don't want that, right?
Yeah, okay.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna go to the general store and I'm gonna buy him. I guess I'm just gonna open the door.
I can't let that happen, King
Just gonna
Bashman.
open the door.
Can't let that happen, Jeff. I can't let you do that. They gotta buy things.
I'm gonna buy some stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the shopkeep and I'm gonna put Dan in front of me and I'm gonna go. This boy needs good clothes. He's got a gambesson and he's got the armor, but he needs like good clothes for when you go and do like fancy things.
Fancy clothes. Got it.
That one, yeah, that one.
You have a preference?
Was he asking me or Dan?
You're the one paying for
I
it.
mean, right. I'm gonna look at Dan. You got any preferences?
I don't know. I never did anything fancy before.
Let's go
I'm a
with the
farmer,
basic
come on.
red and black. Let's go red and black.
All right.
You know, yeah.
Let's start with this. Goes over, grabs a cloak, like a hooded cloak. It's red and black, black with like red trim on it. Try this one.
Nice.
Puts it on him, tucks it around, ties it, puts a little brooch on to hold it there. What do you think?
Give us a spin. Go on.
Spins around, the cloak kind of billows out a little.
That's a good one. It's a good one. It'll keep you warm, maybe.
It is
You
pretty
know?
thick. Yeah.
All right, yeah. If it keeps you warm, it's a good cloak. Learn that one the hard way. Thin cloak doesn't cover shit, literally. Go put it on the ground.
Anything else?
Fancy clothes. If you have it, I'm looking for an empty signet ring.
Or something that might work.
All right, yeah, let's get that.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at that and I'm gonna go. You know, you're getting good at what you're doing, so let's get you something that'll look good when you're fighting. You know, I didn't have like I wasn't really a squire. I just kind of like murdered people, and then they like gave me fancy clothes. So they were like, "You murdered for a good reason now."
Please
So
stop that. I don't need to know about your murdering. Here's a ring. Fairly basic, but it does
should
have
learn
a
about
setting on it. And you could put whatever signet you wish.
all right, I'll just if it fits Dan, I'm gonna buy it.
Dan tries it on. It's a little big, but it goes on his finger, but it's a little big.
He'll grow into it. He'll grow into
Yeah,
it.
sure.
All right.
You got to bulk up his
let's get
fingers a
him-
little.
Right. Farmer's kit.
Um,
And an adventurer's pick if you have it.
like an explorer's pack?
Yeah, explorer's pick. Anything
Alright.
you got to like haul over your shoulders?
Sure. He gets like a wide-brimmed farmer's hat and just kind of sets it on Dan's head, and then runs off and grabs a pre-packaged backpack. It's got a bunch of stuff like on the sides, on top. Sets it down
That's
on the
exactly
counter.
what I need.
Oh, it's got your rope, and there's a small shovel here, and there's all kind of things inside that you need. Standard explorer's pack.
All right. Then anything else you need or want?
Javelins.
Javelin? All right, let's get him 3 javelins, and let me stock up on mine. So
Sure.
give us 8 javelins total.
All right.
Great. You got a shield? I'll ask then. You want a shield, mate?
He's already
You
got a
looking
shield.
for a shield? He's a shielder.
He's got one.
He's a little shield.
Yeah.
He's got like a normal shield. All right. Well,
He's already got one.
what else is on that list?
I think you sent it to me before.
I did.
Scrolling.
I forgot what it was.
Scrolling.
I never got his fancy clothes.
Oh yeah, fancy clothes, like fancy. I don't think you said
Yeah,
anything
I
about the
need
fancy
fancy.
clothes before.
No, just
Anyway.
fancy clothes, just like medium fancy, you know. Right.
Alright. He goes over to Dan, starts taking measurements. I can fashion him something, or try to find something we already have in stock.
Let's go with stock because I'm not paying for super fancy. That's something you have to get on your own. Mostly because I don't even have fancy. I have what I'm wearing, and then another pair of what I'm wearing. So, you
Right.
know.
All right. He goes to the back, comes out with an outfit, kind of going with the theme that's on you in the cloak, black with red or red with black, depending on how you look at it. And comes out with that.
Yeah.
This is the closest thing I could find. It's going to be big in some places, small in others. It's not
That's
exact.
all right. We can have it tailored later. You know,
Sure.
I don't think we'll use it, maybe, but you know,
We'll just put it in the bag.
should be fine.
How's that?
Yeah, just put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
Stuffs it in the rucksack that you're getting for Dan here.
Yeah. All right. I think that's all you need. All right, then. You got all the things you need.
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right. Well, can it up.
Sure. So we got the ring. That's it's a gold ring. That's we'll say 25 gold, and then you've got the that's I'll say 55 gold for the lot.
Done.
All right. Thank you much.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Great. Let me just write down that I spent 55 gold.
I can remove it from your character sheet.
You can.
I can.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I got
I
math.
can do that thing.
I gotta do math. Math is hard. I'm not gonna do it in my brain. I'm gonna type it down.
Smart.
You have 86 gold left. And platinum.
Okay,
You
that's
have
fine.
so many
yeah, I was gonna say I
platinums.
still have a bunch of platinum.
All of the platinum.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start putting stuff on Dan, and I'm gonna like make sure his armor is buckled right, and I'm just gonna buckle it right, put his backpack on.
He's got the
a
arming
little hat
sword, the
on.
shotel. He's got like a quiver with javelins in it. He's got a shield and something else. Pretty sure he's got a dagger too. The dude is loaded up with weapons.
He is. Okay, good boy.
He also
Alright.
has shurikens.
Well-
He has shurikens as well.
He does have shurikens. Oh, I was also gonna stock up on rations. Yeah, so I would have 10 rations again.
Okay,
But other than that,
that's fine.
Yeah.
That doesn't cost very much money. I think it's like 5 copper or 5 silver per ration. I don't remember exactly which. It's not much.
all right. Well, whatever it is, Lou's gonna pay it.
Sure.
She doesn't care.
10 days of rations. We'll just say it's 5 gold.
Okay, that's fine. So she's loaded him up, and she's gonna walk out the door.
Sure. I mean, he's gonna follow.
And she's just like, yeah. This is after Lou like went to the restroom, bought some food. She's gonna. Oh no, she went to the restroom. She like bothered someone, and then she's gonna go over and she's gonna try to buy food from someone.
Sure. Dan's gonna be off like
She's
swinging his sword, like just getting a feel for everything that's new. He's just, like hitting a post with the sword or something. He's a good, I don't know, 50 feet off as you're just trying to find some food.
okay. I'm gonna go. All right, back straight, you idiot.
Sorry.
There you go. And I'm gonna try to buy some food. Don't know what they have. Don't know what dwarven food is. I want to look for that.
Very, very hearty kind of things. You've got a lot of stews. A lot of potatoes. So many potatoes.
Lot of. Oh, they got a baked potato.
Yeah, baked potato.
I want a baked potato.
Sure.
They got bacon. They got bacon they can put on the baked potato.
Unfortunately, the town's sold out of bacon.
Son of a bitch. I
I
hate
wonder what the fuck happened there. Mm.
whoever took all the
Does
bacon.
anyone need some bacon?
Whoever
I'll
took all
take
the
bacon,
in
not
this
because
town
I
needs to
eat
be
it, but
shot.
because I suddenly want some right now. I'm just gonna hold it.
I just like the fact that when we
I
asked
just
for
want the
all the
comfort.
bacon, they actually gave us all the bacon. Ron Swanson would be
All
proud.
the
So what is Lou doing?
They'd slaughter the pigs. She's just buying food. Like if they can give her like whatever the equivalent of medieval takeaway containers is
Sure.
for like stews and stuff.
Oh, and
She wants to get.
and we're giving this away with all of the meals, complimentary turkey bread.
You son of a bitch. I hate you.
It's really tasty.
Nice.
I'm gonna put it in my bag. I'm gonna put it in the little bag. And I want to buy 5 of like a stew if they have it in a takeaway container type thing. If it's possible.
It would
or
have
they
to
could
be.
just give me the pot.
Just
Just give me the pot.
The takeaway containers are small wooden bowls with clip lids on them. It's all made out of all wood.
I love this. I love this idea. I want it.
It's like low quality wood,
Then yes.
so it doesn't cost a lot. It's like balsa wood,
All right.
but it
Oh,
works.
no.
But it works.
It's gonna work. It might drip a little, but it'll work. Okay, then I'm gonna take some food and I'm gonna buy 5 of the food. Well, I'm gonna buy 6 because I'm gonna give 1 to
Sure.
Dan.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
I
You
want
buy-
everyone to have some food.
yeah, you're carrying all this stuff, and you turn down the side street, the back alley that Dan has gone into to fight the wooden post or whatever. He's still a squire. He's
Is he-
practicing.
He's fighting a trash can.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. As you step into the alley, though,
Hmm.
you see Dan standing halfway down, like 50 feet, and he's
Okay.
just kind of standing there looking around.
Okay.
Because as you step into the alley, it's just dense forest all around you. You look around where you look where you just were, where you just came from, and it's just forest. You look ahead of you, and it's
I'm
just
sorry,
forest.
what?
And Dan's like, Lou, what happened?
I'm gonna drop the containers, and I'm gonna run over to Dan,
Before,
my son.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna run over to Dan.
What?
It's 50 feet, so I should be able to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You're
whatever.
what the fuck is this?
What happened? I don't.
We were in an alleyway, weren't we? This is not good.
Roll your
This
perception.
is scary, to say the least.
Roll
okay.
your perception.
I instinctively picked up more than 2 dice. That's the
That's the werewolf
that's
in
the
you.
werewolf coming through.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun game.
Sorry, what was it?
Perception.
Perception? Yeah. That's a 5?
Let's see what
That's
Dan,
gonna be a 5?
let's see what Dan gets.
My son better roll well.
He got a
Ugh, we're both stupid. We should not have been left alone.
he got a 3.
Okay.
As you're
well,
standing there trying to figure out what happened, you hear
I'm gonna pull my blade and activate it because creepy
Shayla.
clapping in the middle of a forest that wasn't there is very bad. Yeah, I'm gonna activate my sword.
Okay.
I'll roll the dice. 6. What is it? It's 2d6 plus 8?
Hey, jeez. Hang on. Let me.
I think so.
Look at your sword.
It's super high.
Plus 4. 2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
How much do you take?
I thought it was 6. 12.
Take 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 wounds, but I get back.
You get 12 temporary
more
hit
than
points.
that.
Yeah. So it's not entirely lost.
Yeah.
So you activate
No.
your sword, you turn around, and there's this woman standing there clapping. Relatively tall, kind of slender, wearing a very sleek crop top dress. Long pointed
I think
ears.
she's got a fit.
Long pointed ears. Long hair.
There's a fucking dog.
Long white hair.
Yes.
Her skin
Okay.
her
Yes.
skin is red. And it looks pulled tight in places, kind of loose in others. She doesn't have shoes on. And her hands,
No shoes.
her fingers are maybe too long.
Bro, does it hurt to clap with those fingers, bro?
No, that's
Bro,
how the,
look at them
that's how the magic
mitts.
works.
Um,
My. Look at you.
the fuck are you?
I do believe you're all looking for me.
Are you alcohol or drugs? Or magic?
No. My name is Lorelei.
Not gonna lie, it's a pretty bad name.
So is Llewellyn. I was never very good at naming things.
Sorry, that's my fucking name. It's a pretty damn good one. Also, what do you mean?
She kind of starts twirling her bleach blonde white hair. What do you mean?
I'm not a fucking bottle blonde, if that's what you're implying. But I am
No, it's hereditary.
a child. Fuck off. First of all, my mom is a rat, my dad's a raccoon.
No.
They were great parents.
No. And no.
I remember my child.
Your
I
mother-
feel like I would remember you.
Your mother's a fae.
Uh,
And your other mother or father, I don't really know,
You're a bit of a whore then.
is a god.
Darn, but that's not, what? Fucking pardon?
Have you ever heard of Belen? Sorry, Callan. No! You've gone away. Jay, fix it. Jay.
I feel like I was in.
Come back, we need this RP right now.
Jay, come back.
Sure.
JB, come back.
Jay.
Jay. Jay. Jay, come back.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Jay, come back.
Please.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior stop getting into strange people's cars?
Jay, come back. Please come back. Jay, come back. Jay, come back. No.
Goodbye.
In the meantime, in the bar. So, you know, I don't think there's anything to worry about. This town seems super safe.
It was
And also,
taking a
this
long time to
hag,
get here.
long gone.
It's like 2 o'clock. She said 6.
Yeah, but we've been drinking for like hours.
We've been partying hard for an hour. Just like, oh.
Can I make any checks for what I'm doing over in my corner?
You may.
Dude, I don't want to know what you're doing. I'm good.
That.
You're probably right. Not for the reasons you're joking about, but you're probably right. You don't want to know. Would that be Dex or Int?
You got to figure it out first.
Hint.
Tindra, loan me your brain.
I was about to say, if you needed int, you should have been very clear with Tinder about what you were doing.
Except you don't have proficiency in that. So
I mean, I have a hat that could have given you it.
You yeah. That's pretty good. So
is it actually?
You're going through trying to figure out what the different like levels of different things and how they mix together, and you come up with a for a first time, you know, a decent concoction you think might be very unpleasant.
Okay.
You're like, here, Killick, taste this for me.
No, I wouldn't do that. Not a second time.
How old is Killick when I build up an immunity? Listen, I watched The Princess Bride. I know how this works.
That depends on what kind of dragonborn are you.
Not a poison one. Is your goal to make a poison potent enough to poison a poison dragon?
No, but you would be resistant to it if you fail the check, though.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be in as much pain.
That is correct.
Nice.
Yeah, so you're able to figure it out.
Great. Do I have the ingredients to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I attempt to make it?
Yeah, dex check. Poisoner's kid. Yeah.
Good. This is much easier. +6.
Yeah. Nice.
That's a bad roll, isn't it?
No. 24.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, it takes you a while, but you're able to make your poison.
Primo.
Back in the alleyway. You're muted. I didn't hear you if you said something. Check 1.
Oh, no.
Check 2. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Turkey bread. Can you hear me? Jay?
Son
There.
of a bitch.
There it is.
This is awful. I hate this. I can. Am I
Hello?
here?
Yeah,
am
you're
I,
here.
Am I? Okay.
You have arrived.
I'm not speaking too loud.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Cowhan?
Have I?
You make a religion check.
I should be better at that. fine. I'm not. That's gonna be a solid 14.
14. Okay. You know the basics. You know pretty much kind of what everybody else knows. They are the sole parent of Ramira. They are considered a birther of Celestials. Nobody knows which side they were on during the convergence. It's typically considered that they're a protector of mortals, but not a lot of people really know a whole lot about them. Okay. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
You see, this is why you're a problem. Jay! There you are.
There.
Nope.
If,
Well, that's where we're
if I
gonna
may.
end today's session. Jay, why?
I've been called that before, yeah.
I can hear a little bit.
I know it's like coming.
Ridiculous.
It's like coming through in spurts. I don't even know. I don't even know if they can hear us anymore.
Yeah, you guys are out of sync if anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I hate it. Spectrum. Why you guys gotta be such bitches? Jay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. There was some disconnection there with what was going on.
Oh, sorry, I just got flashbacks to
I
all of
could
my
hear you guys the
relationship
whole
problems.
time.
Okay, it was and you were like jarbled and broken up and
Sorry.
so that's not your fault. Spectrum's a bitch.
You ain't wrong.
Okay.
Outages in the middle of the day. I don't know if it's planned or not. They're assholes. Anyway,
On like a weekend, so it's like
Yeah.
a high use time.
on Veterans
Okay.
Day? Come on. So,
I think this is a hate crime. Sorry.
so you know the basics of who Kellen is. That was where the last thing I heard from you was.
Yes. Yeah. The other thing I said was, so who the fuck are you?
Lorelei
Just-
Penny.
Bad name. It got worse with the second name. I thought the first one was bad. Can I tap Dan to like indicate for him to like start backing up?
He
Because I assumed that like
Yeah, she's slowly been approaching you like this whole time.
yeah.
So
As
you
soon as like when she came into view, I would have like been like, oh, I don't know who this
go,
person is.
go. Yeah. So he starts
Go.
backing away, hand on the hilt of the Chotel. He's just
Okay.
backing away.
Good boy.
Occasionally, like he'll bump into things and he'll look and like there's nothing there, and he'll just keep like he kind of
He's nervous.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. This is freaky.
he keeps going. He backs away.
Okay.
She's getting closer. You are a problem.
Been called that before. As I said.
You are supposed to be dead.
If I had a nickel for every time someone said that, I would have like 2 nickels, but that's more than once. And that's not great.
How old are you? She slowly gets closer.
I'm gonna back away some more. About 26-ish, maybe?
Mm.
I don't know.
Strange.
It's my best estimation. Estimation.
That's a good guess. About 26 years ago, I had a child. And I killed that child. Or so I thought.
That's real fucking nice. Alright.
Yes. When I killed that child, I did so in such a way that I got the poor little thing's soul in a jar. And I've been
Oh,
using
you're the
it.
cunt that is my soul.
Using it ever since as a battery, so to speak.
That's not a battery, it's my soul.
Come and get it.
Bitch! Alright, she wants to fight. Let's fucking dance. Okay.
Roll.
I'm gonna attack her.
Roll
My
initiative.
thing is activated. Okay.
This is gonna hurt Keelikek's chance of seeking an audience with this personal.
Roll initiative.
I think so too.
I don't know if she wants an audience. That's gonna be a
To
16.
roll initiative for Dan too.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Okay, okay, just so you, Josh, know, I'm trying to hold her off so that Dan can book it, because he a baby.
What?
Dan. I'm just trying to hold her off for long enough for Dan to, like, run.
Okay.
Just- okay.
My.
And then I'm gonna kill this bitch. Because that's mine.
I'm
That's mine.
gonna put this on
I've been
the
looking for it.
on the combat tracker here.
Okay.
Okay. And initiative. Roll NPC initiative. We'll get to the hawk. What did you roll for your initiative?
16.
16's pretty good. Lucky for you.
I'm putting
And
my
then-
dice in jail. They are failing me.
And then Dan, oh jeez, Dan got a 4.
Dan, I had such hope in you. Misplaced, obviously.
I don't know if you guys, can you guys see that on the combat tracker?
Oh, what time of day is it, by the way?
it's like
'cause
2.
I'm hoping it's... Okay, well, fuck.
Why?
I can see her
Nice.
name.
Yep. Okay.
Someone goes first.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Who knows? Look at the combat tracker.
Llewellyn,
How dare you.
she says, come and get it. And you lash out with your sword.
All right, dope. I'm going for her. I'm gonna go for her throat. That's
For her jugular.
Jugular.
her jugular.
Okay, you go
I'm
for
going
jugular.
for the jugular.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Blood. Okay.
You have do
Okay,
you
that
do
all
you
comes after.
need Yeah, okay.
That comes
I
after.
sent you
I'll
that,
do
so
it
you
after.
should be able to
Yeah.
see.
That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
A 20 to hit. Yeah, that does it.
Yeah. Great. So I'm gonna do. Oh shit. No, that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna Dark Life Dan. Because I don't want him to get hurt, so I'm gonna Dark Life him. That's gonna give him a bonus of
Dark Life. As a bonus action,
2
you
AC,
create
I
a
believe.
crimson translucent shield around an ally within 10 feet. Spend any number of hit dice you wish. The target gains temporary hit dice or hit points
Okay.
equal to half the number you roll. How many hit dice would you like to spend? You have
how many hit dice?
5.
5. I'm gonna do 3.
You spend 3d10s.
And I have those separated.
Good.
There we go.
And then Dan will gain half of this number as temp HP.
15, 19.
19 in half. Say that's we'll round up, so that's an even 10. As temp HP, you have more than doubled his effective hit points.
Good boy. That's honestly, that's okay. I can't do a lot of stuff right now, but I'm gonna protect my boy. Okay,
so that was bonus
then
action.
I'm going to
You swung to hit. You got a 20.
I'm gonna divine smite.
If
so that should add. Because I can just do that.
That you will. Yeah. So are you spending a second level spell slot or first level?
Second level.
Second level spell slot. Divine smite. You'll be adding 3d8.
Okay.
To your
picking
damage.
up the wrong one. I'm not smart. I'm not a smart boy. Okay. So that's gonna be 4. 21, 26.
26.
No, 25.
25 damage?
25.
My
Yeah.
God. What a hit. She does not look
pretty good.
pleased.
She's not happy?
That's good.
Well, neither am I.
You slash out, and the slash goes across her arm.
Lou's just happy to be posting up to someone. I'm gonna hit again.
Second
that's
attack.
gonna be another 20.
That hits.
All right, and then she's gonna use a first level divine smite.
Oh, roll another. Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. So that's 2d8 on the first level.
Yeah. That's gonna be. Please be able to do math in real life. 11.
11.
Not great. Oh wait. I forgot to add my bonus to the last one. So this one would be 16. And the last one would have been like 30. That's
Okay.
on me.
Okay.
I forgot that I had bonuses.
All right. I have applied the extra damage.
I use my bonus action. No, I'm a stick to her. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. It is Lorelei's turn. The red
Add 9.
hag.
Oh, I don't like the rest of that night.
Oh, damn it. I gambled on the
That
wrong
one's
hag.
scary.
She looks like this, by the way.
I'm scared. I'm afraid. Okay.
She look like that.
That's hot.
I told you what she looked like.
I'm gonna need you to screenshot it and send it to me, please.
Don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, okay. Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action.
Oh,
Okay.
And she is going to... Thorn Whip you as a legendary action at the end of your turn.
Cause she not?
And that is... What's your AC? 18? 19?
18.
I am going to use
Nothing.
one of my anti-hero points to
Shit.
make that match your AC.
Fuck. Boys. I've messed up. I've goofed.
And
yep.
I've goofed up. Shouldn't have gone down an
you will
alleyway.
take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So you'll be
That's
down to
hurt.
2 temp HP.
67.
Mm,
2 temp HP. For her turn, she is going to claw at you twice. The first attack, that's a natural 19. I'm going to use an anti-hero point to make that a crit.
oh.
Please don't.
Oh.
Can I ask that you don't?
I'm sorry.
You will get a free subscription to my OnlyFans.
You take 32 points of damage.
Oh
I didn't know we
No, I
could broadcast
don't.
with that
You're
info.
lying.
You can have a free subscription to my OnlyFans if you kill Dan.
shit. Okay.
So you are at 42 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. Second attack.
Oh, there's another one.
That misses.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
It's okay. I'll be fine. I've
That
stuff.
misses. That is her turn. We come to Dan, and Dan
should. Please run.
has turned and is facing. As you look back, as he's trying to run off, he's got about 30 feet from you,
Okay.
and he's kind of hovering off the ground, and he's looking at you, and he turns around, and there are these strange dog-like plant creatures emerging from the the tree line in the forest. And he just he's got his sword out, and he looks at the ground, and he looks back, and he charges at one of the creatures.
oh no!
No, Dan.
Don't be a hero.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is Josh actually gonna kill Dan?
He hits the creature with the arming sword, dealing 7 points of damage, killing the creature.
Oh. Hey! He did it! It's a good boy. It's a good boy.
He's killed one of them. That is Dan's turn, and unfortunately, there are quite a few of these. At the end of Dan's turn, Lorelai's going to use a legendary action.
These legendary actions can eat a dick.
Can she not, though?
Uh,
I'm serious about that subscription, Josh. Like,
I mean, do you have it?
no,
She
but
is
I'll make
going
one.
to. She is going to use her legendary action to thorn whip you.
I don't
Again.
like this.
That misses.
At least not in game.
It missed.
I heard what you said.
That was the bit.
These creatures have pack tactics, so that is unfortunate for Dan.
How much was it, by the way? Just so.
Hmm?
The thorn whip.
It
it's
missed. It missed you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I fear.
This one's going to try to bite Dan. It has advantage because of pack tactics. 17
Ooh.
is a hit.
Oh no! Goodbye, Dan.
Dan, no.
Dan takes 3 points of piercing damage.
It's okay.
Yeah.
He's got
It's
more.
fine
He's got more.
because of the temp HP that was given to Dan from Llewellyn. The next one is
Think
going.
how strong he's going to be out after this. He's going to be.
This must be the deadly trap.
That's what this is.
Advantage for pack tactics. It's gonna try to make
You
a
want to
rend attack against Dan.
Please don't. hit.
That's a hit
Oh no.
for 3 points of damage. He's got 4 left on the
It's okay.
on the hit points. He's not even down to his
It's
own hit
okay.
points yet.
Let's say he'll be fine.
I'll just do it again.
That's his turn.
It's fine.
There's another one. It's gonna try to bite Dan. I mean, they're all like right there. And it's going to attack him.
No.
That's almost a crit. Dan takes another 3 points of damage.
This is the only thing Dan's consistently surviving with.
No.
It's because of those 10 hit points. He'd
No,
be
he
dead if it
doesn't.
wasn't for that.
I don't know.
And then the last one goes also with advantage because of pack tactics. It's gonna bite him. Oh, that one just barely hit him.
Oh,
Didn't we just like
My
give him like
son.
awesome armor?
He has the armor. His
No, we
AC is really good because of it.
mm-hmm. He has like a 16, right?
He has a 16 armor class, and it
Yeah.
rolled a 16.
God.
That's crazy.
Dan has 4 hit points left after that entire
Alright.
encounter.
Listen,
I'ma
that's
do it
pretty
again.
good for Dan, to be
Okay.
fair. He held on
Yes,
really
true.
well.
Lou, it's your turn.
Other than last
Yes.
night, this is probably the most pain Dan has ever felt.
He is not feeling good, that's for sure.
Last
He's like,
night
maybe
was-
I'll go
going
there.
out.
Soon ails me.
Okay. I see that they're hitting Dan. That's not great. Can I chain of carnage whoever's around Dan and then the witch bitch?
The witch bitch. What is the range?
They
The
make-
range on Chain of Carnage is 30 feet. You can get 2 of them. So you would be able to get
Okay.
you'd be able to get Lorelei and 2 of the other creatures. So I will target them here. Yeah. And you want to? It's DC 14.
If I move back a little bit, can I get some that are behind Dan so that he can start running?
You would take an attack of opportunity.
Never mind. He'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. Lorelei got a natural 20 on her saving throw.
Okay.
2 of them, the 2 creatures though, you're not sure exactly what they are. They look like dogs, kind of. The 2 things failed. So we'll put Chain of Carnage on them and Chain of Carnage on you. And that is, what is it? What does it do? As an action? Oh, it's an action. Oh.
Yep.
You thrust your holy symbol towards the creature with a defeat and force it to make a constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you throw spectral chains that bind you to the creature for 1 minute. For the duration, you may spend any number of hit dice to cast spells on your oath spell list equal to the level of spell you wish to cast. Oh, okay, so you have 2 hit dice left, so you can do a level 2.
Yeah.
When
That's
you
all I
do
have.
so, in addition to casting the spell, you roll the spent hit dice. 1 target of your spell takes necrotic damage equal to half the number rolled. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
But I can't do it now. So I'm just gonna. I can't cure.
Yeah, because it was your action to do that. If you have a
Can I
bonus
pop-
action, if you have a bonus
Yeah.
action spell, you could technically do that, but it would have to be something that would like damage them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pop a healing potion and chug it.
Cast a spell.
I should
on
have
your
one.
list. Oh, the ability doesn't say you have to target them with the spell. It's just you can cast a spell on your list, and then when you do
Mhm.
that, they take necrotic damage equal to half the hit dice rolled. So if you have a not like you could hit them if you have a bonus action spell that's on your list, on your oath list. But that's up to you.
I don't know.
So you wanna quaff a potion?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chug a potion.
I know you only have a bonus
I'm not
action,
gonna go into
but it's a
spells.
good time to introduce that we are going to be using a house rule for potions, for healing potions specifically. If you want your healing potion to give you the maximum amount of healing it possibly could, with no roll needed at all, you use your action to chug that thing down, and then if you want, and that ensures you get every last drop of that healing potion. And then if you need to take your action, you can use your bonus action to chug a healing potion down, but you may get some dribble, and you roll for the yeah.
I appreciate no longer needing to roll ones on healing potions.
I'm gonna
again.
get some dribble.
How much dribble
That's
did you
gonna be
get?
6.
6 hit points
I
back.
got 6. Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Dribble,
4,
drabble.
5, 6.
Dribble, drabble.
You've gotten 6 hit points back. Okay, cool. You went from.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's okay.
Not terrible.
It's not bad. Is that your turn though?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I use my action. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action.
Oh.
What was that? No, stop that. At the end of your turn, she will use a legendary action called
No, she doesn't.
called Rend, where she makes a claw attack against you.
How about no? Oh, I don't know if that was a failure. I hope that's I botched. I hope that's what that is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're dinging.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who are you telling that to? The audience or me?
I'm so sorry. I'm telling it to you. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. No. I'm fine. I'm a chunky boy.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, if Dan dies in this world, I'm not gonna be able to get his boots.
This is payback, isn't it?
You take 25 points of damage
That's a lot.
on a critical
That's a
hit.
whole bunch.
On a crit. What's
You boys are gonna have to roll me out of an alleyway.
I need Lou to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Which dice did I not put in jail? You. Okay.
So Lou actually has a couple of hero
Oh,
points if you wanted to not make that a crit. I don't know if that's...
That's gonna be a. That's gonna be a 16. It took me a second.
Okay.
Is that a failure?
That is a failure.
Oh no.
You have a point in spell, right?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, you do. You have two anti-hero. You do. Sorry, you have 2 hero points. 1 special. I don't know what that means. But...
I believe we all got a. Did we all get the
Inspo.
inspo?
I'm sorry. I gave you hero points instead. Here, we'll take that down. Yeah.
You have one of those,
You have an inspiration if you want. It's a D8 if you would like to increase your. Before I tell you the result there.
And you
I'll
now
take it.
2 inspirations if you want to just make your way.
It's worth it. You might get banished, but permanently. It's called plane shift.
Yup.
It sucks.
Yep. I don't even know where I come from. So.
Plane shift doesn't care where you came from.
That's-
It sends you
that's a good
randomly.
So what'd you get?
1.
1.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 17. But she seems like it doesn't matter.
That's still a
And I
failure.
don't like.
So you've
I
used
hate-
one of your inspirations. That's a failure. So this is a legendary action. It's not even her turn. She hits you with this rend attack. Catches one of her claws, catches like a bad spot in your armor, like in your armpit, and she just tears up. And your right arm is just hanging there by the sinew. Just one tendon holding your arm on.
My right arm or my sword arm?
Your right arm. So your shield is no longer effective because it's hanging off of that arm. Your AC drops by 2.
That's not great. Okay.
Brutal.
Okay. Alright. Shit. Okay.
See, now everyone understands why I never fight my own mother.
This is not a bit. I'm actually panicking.
And now it's her turn.
Yeah, you were panicking before.
So, Tindra, you think that Lou went to the brothel again?
Probably. You know, whenever you do like a little bit of retail therapy, you need to wind down. Maybe she had a spa day.
Not with the reputation I got
She
there.
probably could use a spot there with all the blood she gets all over herself.
Yeah. Maybe she's gone to like a laundromat.
Do you think they maybe like, you know how they do like the mud baths, but she does like a blood bath,
Blood bath,
like not like a
yes.
blood bath, but like a bath of
She
blood?
seems like the kind of person that would really enjoy a blood bath. Maybe we could do like a milk bath. Give her like the opposite of blood.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Seems like a fair assumption.
She is going to. Yeah, she's gonna make an.
No, don't make that sound. Don't do that.
She's gonna. It wouldn't get him. She needs
She's
a health,
gonna
though.
piss off.
She's gonna claw you again.
I would rather she didn't. Okay.
Unless you roll a 1, you'll be fine.
That's a miss.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Wait. What is? Hang on, because your AC dropped by 2. Nope. Okay, still a miss. Still a
Yep.
miss.
Whew, okay. All right.
Shield. I'm going to change to carried, not equipped, which we'll change that. Okay. And second attack. That's a hit.
Dang it.
Okay.
She drives her claws through your armor into your chest. And she digs in. You fall unconscious. Or start
Or is
to.
it 1 hit point off?
You're
Okay.
starting to go unconscious, yeah. She's got you.
Alright.
She's got a hold of you. You
Oh,
are,
shit. Okay.
yeah.
Alright, Dan.
Oh,
It's
it's
all
the
you,
thing.
son.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Dan's turn.
Earn that first level.
Dan better not. Dan had orders.
He did.
Dan unleashes inner energy and blows all of the plant dogs up and then
Dan goes Super
decapitate.
Saiyan.
Yeah.
Something about Lou 1v1ing hags that are impersonating people of power.
Lou has a type.
I don't think that's
Apparently.
In my defense, I did try to leave, and then she said mean things, so then I started to fight.
Dan
I got a short temper.
drops his shield on the ground and pulls out a dagger.
Oh.
And he swings with his
that's-
arming sword at one of the creatures.
Okay.
He
Be a
hits
good
it
boy. Yeah.
and deals enough damage to kill it.
Hey, he's doing a great
Slices.
job.
Slices its head off. And it falls to the ground. With his bonus action, he will make an attack with the dagger on one of the other
He has a
creatures.
bonus action?
Yeah, because he's got a light weapon in his hand. That is a hit with a dagger. And he kills the creature.
Go on, Dan.
Hey, my
This
boy.
man is
Man, let's go.
Oh, in the thing.
Oh no, I can't wait for him to
He's a
die.
good boy.
Yeah.
He's going to use.
You better not.
If Dan dies, then Nemi is going on a warpath.
He's going to use the boots. He's going to use the boots of flying to try to get away from the situation. He was trying to reduce the number of attacks he was about to take for trying to run away. So
Which he
he's,
still did.
and then he's
This is valid.
going to yeah. So he's going to take 2 attacks of opportunity
Dan.
as he flies off into the air. That's 1 hit so
Oh
far.
no. He only has 4
Dan,
HP.
no.
He's dead. He's done so.
He's got 1 hit point left, hasn't he?
Don't hit him.
He's got 2 hit points left. Second attack. That's a miss.
Uh-oh.
Go down.
As he flies
Go down.
into the air, straight up 30 feet. He's looking around. The terrain is unfamiliar to him. He doesn't know which way to go. And he just,
Question.
yeah,
Out of game.
sure.
Does Dan have a communication stone?
Uh-oh.
I don't think one was ever given to him.
Nope.
I think Lou had one.
Yeah.
And if they've been banished or they've been
I have
told
one. I
to
never gave
complain,
one.
it wouldn't
Dan
necessarily
never got
work
one
in-
because it was just 6.
Yeah.
From what
I mean,
we
there's
know,
also
it
no
was the
real
5
reason
of
for
us.
us to contact him right now.
Well, we don't know that we're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were never contacted.
The dogs.
We were told she'd be there at 6, man. So until it
Yeah.
gets to 6 o'clock, we're not worried.
Yeah, not worried.
And even then, we've got to wait 24 hours before we can file a report.
Yeah.
The dogs.
Then we'll put her on the back of some milk cartons.
What the dog doing?
The dogs
Yep.
can't reach Dan.
Yeah.
They don't
Right.
have
Fly.
ranged attacks. So they try to stay under him in case he falls. They don't know how this thing works. And they're just like doing that kind of thing. It's
Your death save turn.
your turn. I need you to make a death saving throw.
I have a question as Lou is rolling their death saving throw.
Sure.
How much do the people in this tavern like Nemi right now?
So much. You rolled a 26 on your performance check. Like you're dancing, they're dancing. Like
Would you say that we're making a lot of noise?
probably
Noises that
yeah.
a very scared young boy could probably hear.
Maybe. We'll see.
That's all.
I'll-
That's
I'll
all I
roll
wanted
for
to
it.
know.
Yeah, that's good thinking. I like that.
I got a 17, but because of, I believe, hollowed one, it brings me back up to 1, or it makes me stable but function. I don't actually remember what it does.
Let's see. Hollowed one. The thing she made you. When you make a death saving throw and roll 16 or higher, you regain 1 hit point.
Yay,
Okay,
well
I'm
done.
up for 1.
You have a hit point. You are no longer unconscious, but you are grappled.
But I got no arm.
You have no
She is.
arm.
It's tough to put down.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn, right?
No, that's you make
Or
the
do
death
they-
save at the beginning.
Beginning. Okay.
Mhm.
Fuck.
You were grappled with
I'm gonna
like
try
a
to.
hand in your chest, basically.
Yeah.
You can
I'm gonna
feel
try to.
you can feel her fingers like wrapped into your ribs and around your heart and through your lung. Like it doesn't feel good.
I'm gonna try to cut the bitch's hand off.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be a 26.
26 to
to
hit.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All
Seems
right.
like a hit.
That's good. Yeah.
And then since I have Chain of Carnage, I'm going to. Oh, I can do it. Okay. So Chain of Carnage, I'm going to Searing Smite, Searing Smite, Divine Smite, and then transfer it to everyone around me. Because I believe that's how that
When
works.
when you cast Searing Smite, how many hit dice are you spending to damage the 2 creatures?
2.
You're gonna send everything else you got.
Send everything I got,
All
because
right.
I don't.
So roll the 2d10s,
'cause
and
it's-
we'll
Okay.
see how much damage the 2 creatures take.
That's going to be 16.
16 is that? Oh, okay. So they take half of that, so they each take 8. So they die.
Great! Awesome!
Splat.
Yes. And then I'm going to. Oh no, I need to get all my dice out now because I did 2 things.
So you've already rolled to hit her. So
Yes. Damage. And then a 2nd level Searing Smite, and then a
so
Divine Smite.
Searing Smite. Oh, you're doing 2nd level Searing Smite? So that's
Yeah, 'cause
2d6. So it's 2d6 of fire damage added onto this.
Okay.
And then 2d8
2d6.
of damage from the Divine Smite because that's a class feature.
Okay.
So it should be 2d6, 2d8, and a d8 for your
Okay.
weapon plus 5.
Okay.
That's a lot of
And
damage.
then. So that's what I'm rolling? I thought I'd be rolling more.
It's 2d6 for the level 2 Searing Smite, 2d8,
Okay.
2d8 for the level 1 Divine Smite, and 1d.
Using level 2.
You have no spell slots left. You
I thought I
cast
did,
you cast
'cause I-
Searing Smite at level 2.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And then you
You're right.
used a second level Divine Smite your first hit on her.
You are correct. That is on me. I thought I
You do
cast
have.
it with
Hang
my
on,
hit
before you
dice.
roll this. Before you roll this, I'm
Yes.
just going to put this out here. You have a special hero point. You can make this a crit.
I'm gonna make it a crit.
Okay, so double
Yeah, go down,
whatever
go down
whatever you
between.
roll here on the damage dice, double that,
Okay.
and then add 5.
Okay.
So double, then add 5.
Let me do some math.
Big damage.
That's
I hope
gonna
so.
be
She gonna need
Big-
it.
more.
Big PP damage.
Paladins are very mean when they crit.
Yeah, they are. We'll take that.
So here's 5 dice. I turn it into 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's gonna be 30. That's gonna be 32.
Is that after the double?
No,
So
that is
2d6,
not after the double.
2d6, 2d8s,
Yes.
and a d8 for your weapon was 32
Yep.
damage?
Mm-hmm. I rolled almost max on everything.
Holy
8, 16.
crap.
Because the only one that wasn't maxed was the D6 that just got a 5.
So double that is 64 plus
Okay.
plus 5. Nice.
Yep. You know what?
Voice.
If I die here, that's enough. I did 69 damage.
That's a hot number.
Holy shit!
I mean, the fact you did this on one
I
hit
hope
point
that's
too,
enough to cut
like
off her
that is
arm.
a rock star move.
Yeah, you did this on
At least.
1 hit point.
And she has to
Yeah.
roll a saving throw or she catches on fire.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she doesn't just die outright from this.
Saving throw, Constitution save.
Yeah.
Searing Smite is painful because you also catch on
Searing.
fire.
Smite.
It might not. She's red, so it might not do anything to her.
She makes the save.
Okay. Well, I did literally as much damage as I could have possibly done.
Imagine if she has 1 hit point left.
Jesus. Okay.
That one die different.
You slice down, and you can tell that there is some magic resistance there because it didn't like the searing smite didn't do as much as you thought it would.
Okay.
But your sword like cuts like halfway into her arm.
Okay. Bitch. That's it. That's all. That's what Lou says.
That's my trick.
And then I'm gonna cut her again because I think I have another attack.
You do. That was your first attack. Yes.
Yeah, and I can't use another one. Can I use another divine smite?
You have.
Yeah,
you
I
have a
think
You can
Divine.
use Divine Smite every hit as long
Yeah.
as you have spell
Okay.
slots.
You have.
It's a
That's
class
gonna
feature.
be-
You have 2 spell slots left. 2 first level.
That's gonna be an 18 a hit.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Actually,
I'm gonna.
that was your third first. You have 1 left. This will be your last one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's gonna be an 18 a hit.
That misses.
I assume that hits. That misses.
Hero point, hero point, hero point.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna do it.
How many hero points you have?
You have 1 hero point.
It's not gonna do it.
You have an
I'm
inspiration.
convinced it's not gonna do it.
You could use an inspiration, potentially get it. With the D8 you can roll. It's up to you.
Fuck.
Do
Okay.
it, do it, do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You use this. You're
You have
rolling
to.
your D8.
Yeah.
Using your inspiration. Okay. So,
That's gonna be a
eight-
2. God
18
damn.
plus. You just hit.
I just hit. Okay.
Holy crap.
Okay. That's
This
gonna-
woman is dynamite.
Searing Smite. I mean,
Divine Smite.
the same thing as Divine Smite.
Yep.
The thing I said before, I got hit real hard. I got punched in the head so hard I forgot what I was rolling. That's not great. That's gonna be 10.
Okay. What is with this music?
Does it cut her hand off?
It does
at
not.
least?
Because you would have had to take the blade out to try to hit again, and you barely hit, so it wouldn't have been in the same place.
Okay, so I just kind of lashed out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I do a thing that is not an action? I
you
want to
have-
turn to Dan.
Sure.
Can I pull my sword out? I got no arm. Wait, no. Is it still there? Is my arm still there?
Your arm's hanging, like with the shield on it. And you have your hand with the sword and the you because you're left-handed.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna take my sword in my hand, and wherever Dan is, I'm just gonna do the little like shoulders on sword on shoulders thing that they do, and I'm just gonna go, make me proud, Sir Dan. Oh fuck, I'm dying. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to like trying to attack her. I assume not in the same round.
At the end
But
of
that's
your
what I got.
turn, you take a d6 necrotic damage as you bleed out from the rend attack.
Yep, that's it. I only had 1 hit point.
That is 3 damage, which puts you to unconscious.
Yep.
We'll do it this way. That is.
I know.
Let's do it that way. That way you have.
It's broken.
So you are unconscious. At the end of your turn, should we use a legendary action to try to vine whip Dan?
Leave my son alone.
That bitch.
Can I see her do this and just tell her to leave my son alone?
You're unconscious at this point.
But my son.
That
Where'd
dude was
My only.
cold.
Oh my god.
he go? There he is.
Oh my god.
slow
How
down.
much did I pay you?
Huh?
God, she missed.
It's gonna be real funny when
can-
Dan gets this kill.
She
She
is
can
gonna
fuck me up
make.
all she wants.
She has you in her clutches.
Okay.
She is going to move.
Let me go.
She's going to move to a tree.
Uh-huh.
She's going to cast a spell. And Dan sees a slit of light form in the tree. And as she's walking through the slit in the tree, she crushes down on you. Making you
Oh,
fail
it's two.
instantly 2 death saving throws.
Damn.
And she pulls you into the tree as Dan rushes forward to try to save you.
He had orders.
The slit closes. And then the terrain that was hallucinatory fades away. There's a tree in the alleyway that he was in, rotting away. He slams into it, crashes to the ground. No. No. This cannot be real. He starts to look around. I gotta tell the others. I have to tell them. He starts to fly as fast as he can. That's where we're gonna close the session.
Well, damn.
Well,
I okay.
okay.
That is
Confessional time.
Can you give me a second? I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
Cause I can be on my computer now.
Nice.
Of course.
What good
Oh,
timing!
Of course.
We'll start.
Way to
We'll
go,
start with-
Spectrum.
Right. We'll start with this. These do not have to be in character. This can be player thoughts as well. We'll start with Keelikak.
The one and only.
Breeding and bacon.
So, I don't even think I want a prompt for this. How do you feel?
Oh
going
my
on?
god. Well, Keelikak is feeling pretty good because
Right.
Keelikak was able to get some information from the library, and that's pretty much their day, right? So they go to the library, they go get some information. Keelikak was able to get some of the convince the other guy. I can't remember his name. I got it written down. To let him in the restricted area. He actually rolled well for the one thing he needed.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's all good. Me as a player is very apprehensive.
¿Por qué?
Well, one of our players' characters are in dire straits.
It's true.
Very dire. It's unfortunate that Dan did not have a communication device, and because that might have been. But the problem was, even with that, the time it would take for the party to find wherever this is.
Potentially, yeah.
This would have happened anyway. So that's kind of a moot point, but would have sped the process up a little bit.
Perhaps.
But yeah. A little bit of a it was kind of a chill session for Keelikak.
It's true.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, he wants to since he used his blood vial for the ink pen.
Yeah.
Like the special pen, it'll be interesting to see if how much, he doesn't know what the ramifications of trying to say anything are, or how much Tindra was able to pick up, because they never discussed that. But they want to. He wants to talk to Lou about it and kind of cross-reference the information that he learned with what she knows, to see if they can kind of figure out a path moving forward from here.
Sure.
But they have to wait till 6 o'clock for her to not show up,
Or for somebody else to
or for somebody that's
rush in.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, next up we have Aaron, Nimmy.
Hi.
Hey there.
Yeah. I second everything KP said about the second half of his confessional. Somebody made the joke earlier that Lou's 2 for 2 on 1v1ing hags that are impersonating important people in power.
Yeah.
It's a good trait to have, I think.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I'd put that highly as admirable traits. But I mean, I feel like we're all somewhat worried for Llewellyn.
Of course.
That's just
yeah.
But yeah, Lemmy didn't have too much to do.
It's kind of a chill session for a lot of you, ironically.
Yeah. Lemmy's just always along for the ride. He doesn't know what's happening or why. He's just here. I guess.
All right. Well. Okay. Yeah. All right. Tom, Tindra, what you got?
Man, it's gonna be really interesting when we work out how drunk Tinder is.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it was a very chill session. So yeah,
For most of you.
Tinder just had a very relaxing book reading session, and then went to the pub to work on his own books.
added some spells to his book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you add to your spell list?
So he's added the fireball spell and the haste spell the night before, and he doesn't have enough money to add anything else new to this spell, but he has I say more just like he had a secondary spell book, so I'm debating just putting some of his spells into his secondary spell book, so he's got a backup.
Not a bad idea. Not a
Just
bad
in
idea.
case, guys. Just in case.
All right. Well, Draxon, Thorn, how's it going?
I got to use a poisoner's kit for the first time ever,
Yeah.
and I like it.
Making
gotta figure
poisons?
out what this. Yeah, gotta figure out what the stats for that poison is.
I know. We'll find out what happens the first time you use it.
Okay, cool. So I am no longer curious as to what it does.
How does Thorn feel about what's happened?
Having played the frontline character, that's not a fun time. What just happened?
I don't know. Jay seemed like they were having fun. Looking off to the side where all the cameras are. She's like, we'll see.
Maybe
see what happens.
if we were like 15 levels higher, it would have been okay.
Maybe. I mean, she did a number on
It's
that
true.
hag. Like more 70, I think it was like something like 74 damage in a single turn. At level 5. Yeah, okay.
Paladins are strong.
It's crazy.
I respect it.
Crazy. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Poisoner's kit. Pretty cool. We'll see what happens with that in the future, I guess.
First goblin I see, I'm just stabbing him with it.
Just stabbing him. Well. Jay? I know you have thoughts.
None that I can voice right now.
That checks out. It checks out.
Most of them are curses.
Uh-huh. Also checks out.
Yep.
You did real good.
I did good.
So, you did real good against
I did.
Hag Lady.
I did a number, but that number wasn't high enough, is what I'm learning. Which means she's scary.
You may have needed more help than your boy.
My boy did a great job, though.
You did wonderfully. Yeah.
As Lou the character's brain, it was, this is scary. Even I'm scared. Get Dan out of here. We need to leave. And then then she angered Lou. By telling her that her parents aren't a rat and a raccoon, which honestly at this point would have been the better option.
Well,
better parents. Honestly, better parents. At least they were around. So Lou was scared. Lou is now dead, though. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm on 2 failed saves.
you are.
And unless she heals me, I'm gone.
Tell you what. Why don't you make
yeah.
that last saving throw? But don't say what it is. Just send it to me in Discord right now.
Okay.
Okay.
How about I send you a picture
All right.
instead?
You send me a picture. You send me a picture.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you're doing that, I think we'll go ahead and close out the session, and we will see you all next week for
Soups.
we'll see you Thursday for soups. Potentially going to cancel that session. I've already been told I'm putting in overtime next week. Unfortunate, but
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. So potential. All right. Potential for that game to be canceled, but plan to be here. Hopefully, Thursday, 7 Eastern for Soups, and then Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for Sanguine Isles. I'm probably going to put a schedule page on d20enclave.com soonish. That way we can maybe start to see some plans on there for future things. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Get like our big calendar up, yo.
Yeah, we'll have a
I
chungus
don't
of
know
a
why I'm
calendar.
deciding to be all cool and stuff.
You're always cool in my book, Tom.
Yeah, but your book's in a library surrounded by 20 floors of just irritation.
No, you're not wrong. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Good night. I didn't, but you can have one.
Jay.
No.